is 33. It's a different player that we've seen in the past. Because I think I keep confusing him with somebody else.
We've seen him
With
before.
Svan.
But, it's not Svan for sure.
It's
Okay,
not okay.
circle. Chat. 7. Where's it going? We got a few seconds. Got to be quick. I'm saying northwest. It's going to power again.
Yeah. Like Camp Alpha, is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, Hatton, Camp Alpha. Like
Not
just
that
Northwest
hard.
Island.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
Again. It goes up there a lot.
Come on, chat. Predict it. Before it even shows up, close your eyes and start typing.
Quick,
Where's the
quick,
circle
quick.
gonna show up? Northwest, southwest, center, southeast, northeast.
Painan. Oh, Painan. Those are fun.
Oh. Southwest, BJ.
Ooh.
Okay, BJ. We have seen one southwest. I like it.
Come
Come
on.
on.
Look at
Oh, it's
Power
easy
split.
as that,
Did you
bro.
see Power?
Jeez.
You see Power where they are? They got 4
Yeah,
players
Power's
all split between Hatton
split.
and west of Paradise. Oh. They're waiting for the circle and they're going to
JNG.
rotate.
JNG's got that Alpha 7 drop.
Come on, circle. Don't make us wait. Come on,
Nope.
circle. Hello, circle. Hello, circle.
Maybe he's shy.
But I don't want
He's
to pop
waking up.
anymore. No. And
Wait, what?
the map feed goes away. Oh, we got it on the map feed, guys. We got it on the
got
map
it.
feed. I'm going to show it.
We
Here we go.
were-
Not good.
We're all wrong, chat.
Did anyone say northeast? Nope. Everyone banned. Okay.
Pinnan. Nope.
No. Oh well.
Paradise Resort, straight down the middle. Ooh, R8. That might benefit R8.
Paradise.
We'll see how good they can defend Paradise.
Unique. Or unique. Will you make video about Drop Clash and prediction about PMWC later on? I'm definitely going to likely make a lot of PMWC related content. Yes. What is going to be exactly, I don't know currently, because I want to wait until all the teams are qualified, and then I'll probably do your typical prediction video. And we'll actually, goddamn it, I forgot to do the winner giveaways for the Royal Pass. I need to actually do the run on that. I completely forgot. That skipped my mind completely. My bad. I need to pick the 2 winners. I'll do that today or this week when I get time. But I should be able to get time today or tomorrow. Especially tomorrow. I have
Chat,
a
I
break
think
day.
I won. I think I won.
You won?
I think I won.
Yeah, let's split.
In your heart.
Oh. I was going to say let's split the winnings, but okay, he's being too nice.
I'll be so scuffed if I actually did win.
Oh.
I know. Even if I showed up on the little thing, on the little randomizer, you would just be like, okay, I'm gonna draw again.
Yeah, no, 7 can't win. People are going to call me biased if he wins that.
That'll be funny as hell.
Who's your favorite player in this match or tournament? For me, it's been Al Hajj. Al Hajj is my favorite, and luckily enough, he's been MVP a few times already. But what about you, 7? Who's your favorite gamer in this tournament?
My favorite.
Who's that?
I just don't wanna like select the same one. I'm with you in regards to Alhaji.
Yeah, nice. Ooh, nice one.
Let me think about it a little bit more, actually.
Just a shot. You may. Stallions. Love early game fights. They just love them to bits. That's not a bad piece of util, actually.
Man was fun yesterday.
He was for TG. I mean, Lawa and Man. Lawa and Man were really good as a duo. And look at that, they're pushing them.
Yeah.
Man, they're getting pressured so hard. What? Oh, good angle.
Oh, no, that's his teammate.
Yeah. Hola, amigos, hermanos. Hello, Chunky Boy. My man just got the good predictions over in CSA. What's up? How you doing?
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
Who wins this?
Chunky Boy was on.
Ooh.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, Chunky Boy, give us your prediction. Who's winning this game? Your predictions have been on point back then. Do it again. Ooh. Man, they're all getting in the same corner. Your teammate just got knocked there, and they're all lining up. That's not the way for TG, especially being the first place team. They're opening a possibility of teams overtaking them in game 1. They could be losing out a lot of bonus points. Womp.
I'm still thinking.
Need to see the zone.
I have somebody as well from I have Ragnar.
Oh, I think you did talk about him a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's been a really good. Oh, nice Stallions.
Yeah.
It's been a really good compliment. Oh, you mentioned it. TG goes out first game, 0 points. Remember, they are gonna be battling for those bonus points. Geek, is this your chance? Is this the opportunity you've been looking for? Take advantage of it. But yeah, I think I've been enjoying Ragnar. Just not to go with the same one. I'll go with Ragnar. I've been enjoying how good he is complimenting as well.
Mm-hmm.
The whole team.
Good boy, Ragnar. Good pick. I like it.
GG.
I thought you might even say Satan at some point. He's good too.
No, actually.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Maybe last week. Maybe last week, but this
yeah.
week is just.
Fair enough. By the way, here's the circle for the early prediction for those who want. Chunky Boy in particular. You have to. I showed you the circle. You're going back to the game now, but I'm waiting.
Need to see the stone. All right, Chunky Boy, you about to get a virtual hug. Power for this game. Ooh, hold on.
Power.
It's cooking.
Let me pick one of the best teams in the lobby. Always cooking. No, it's always a good pick to pick Power.
Yeah, they have a lot of room to work with too.
Power, it's or they
Okay.
get 0 points or they get chicken dinner. No in between. Impossible.
For real. No, they've been better. We gotta be fair. They've been better this week.
I'm memeing.
I'm like, phase 1, yes. Phase 2, not necessarily. They have an amazing spot. Yeah, they do. Was Team Vicious from MENA region before? No, they were in North America.
NA, not Latam or Brazil?
Sorry. They were in Americas. I was thinking Americas.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't remember them being NA specifically.
No, they weren't in A.
What's up, guys? Enjoy your day. Hello, Felix. GZ. I was speaking French there for a second. Zizou.
Zizou.
Doing good, man. How about you?
One of my favorite football players.
Oh, really? Zizou. Zidane.
Zizou. Hey, you know that one.
But he's French.
I will hope you know that one. Yeah, I know.
Zinedine
You know
Zidane.
Mbappe?
Oh, of course. Of course I know Mbappe. Come on. What are you on about? I know I don't watch football, but I know the guys.
You know,
Circle.
I'm just kidding. Oh,
Northwest.
Ooh. Chunky Boy.
Cryptic. I mean, power predictions looking pretty solid right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
As long as they don't
What
go
are we
too
thinking about
deep
NASA?
south. I would go maybe to the buildings northwest of them, across the road. That would be a really good temporary position to hold until we know where the next circles go. But south is going to be kind of choco-blocked. Okay? It's going to be full
Right
of
here,
teams.
2-2 split between power, yes or no? I would say no.
2-2 split between where and where?
Between where they currently are and on the other side north of the road.
Yes. As long as they
Yeah.
have cars to regroup, then yes. Oh, whoa, okay. Well, as we say that, they're getting completely crashed here. If you have time to regroup, Ragnar's got the off angle, though. And that's already 3 players I could already dropped? What?
Whoa.
That's so quick.
Yo, Ragnar. And Alhaji, see, like they've been complimenting each other so well. Oh, what's that?
Did they take any
Nice.
damage?
Wait,
They didn't. They took
I don't think
0
they did.
damage. Whoa.
damn.
I mean, I could. Sorry, Adam. What was that breach? There was no scouting ahead of time. There's no real. They were just okay. Let's send in the building. Let's see how it goes.
They just end it.
Then they just corner up all together in one building. So of course you're just going to get completely rinsed. And because you don't scout, you don't know Ragnar's on the side. It's not a
They have
great
time to
approach.
scout. I'm looking back.
I mean, just
Oh,
stop
brother,
ahead.
they just fully.
Yeah, for real.
Nah, come on. What do you mean? How are you gonna be just sending that right there? All right, power. Ooh, this is an engagement I want to see. Come on, Nasser. What are you guys gonna be showing us today? You guys can't end up too far away from top 3. All right, it's gonna hinder how I look at you guys going to the finals.
Look at Adam. No, bro, they thought they are ghosts. No one will see them. We're not playing the cosplay game here, Adam, okay? You have to do thoughtful rotates.
10 out of 10 cosplay.
Big breach.
Ooh, hey.
Well, they're all lined up, though.
Wait, how did he let them get this close? Oh, brother. Prestige.
Martha's a bit far away.
Is it sad that I kind of want GK to win this?
I would like that too. Oh, they're gone.
Oh,
What?
no. Oh, DMX with the third party.
What are these fights going so fast?
But then RA ended up losing a player as well. Oh, man. Like, RA, I'm surprised they even let them get that close. There was a player on top of the roof that didn't even try to get an angle. On top of that, now you're going to be getting Hunt. Moving up close to GMX, forcing GMX to back off from hunting down R8. Who was talking about Hunt earlier? I think it was VJ. VJ, there you go. You might get your wish. All the wrong name pronunciation, but nothing compared to
Shufi. Hey, that was a one-time mistake, and then Niptro was making fun of me for it, okay? I know it's Shifu, because I said Shufi once by mistake instead of Shifu from Dagestan 77.
It happens. It happens.
And then chat were coming after me after Niptro just kept saying Shufi the entire tournament. I was like, okay, let's...
So you're saying for the rest of the year, his name is Shufi?
Yes, it is. Okay. Which name was I saying wrong there, Asfand? Because, of course, being an Arabic-based tournament, it's sometimes a bit rough. Oh, the rotate right to Genji. It's done.
Come on, Genji. Oh, my God. Dami, that was served to you on a silver platter. GG. Try to get the fourth one. Come on, try to get the ace here.
Well, from what I've seen already...
Could this be the bounce back of Genji?
Maybe. I mean, what I've seen so far in these 3 pushes in Power, into R8, into now Twisted Mind, I'm not seeing a lot of scouting. Or am I wrong saying that? Because I am not seeing any, like, stop in, let's see in front of it. I just see full sends. If there's a team, that's unfortunate. If there's not, then we win a good position. Like, what's happening? What's going on? Before
you even said it, I was already trying to predict them. Like, he's going to say 0. He's going to say 0 because I agree with you. There's been absolutely 0 scouting. It's just a lot of hoping. Come on, Dami. Oh, he didn't get his heals in time. Oh, okay. That was again. That was not. Watch out with the nade. Oh, nicely timed. Jumping over from the window. And then Genji's just picking up Illims right now. Up to 5 right now. Dami needs to get some heals. There you go. He does end up getting some heals. Yusuf currently outside too. He's going to go up against Reba. Reba was the player that ended up nading himself yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, don't nade yourself. Don't do it again. Okay, the blue's coming in. I think he's going to get naded there. 1 second, 2 seconds. He's going to get the heal in time. Oh, it doesn't matter. Ooh. Apparently, Reba can nade himself and enemies. Apparently, that's Yusuf going down. Genji is going to be Damian again. Nice damage, actually, onto again. And Dami from Rio.
Learning from his mistake.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I have to do it on enemies. Makes sense. Okay, over to the side, pushing it solo. Oh. The infamous mistake is done once again. And Genji, the comeback you were talking about, seems like, unfortunately, we're seeing a bunch of misplays from everyone involved in this compound fight. The 2 Molotovs pretty decent, blocking him out. Ooh.
I love this Molotovs right now that XX is going to be doing because it was forcing him. Like you saw, he saw the first Molotov on the other door. He's like, okay, I'm going to start bouncing back. I'm going to see if I can get the other one. Psych! You're currently blocked in, my boy.
Psych!
You ain't going nowhere.
Get over here. Okay, here we go.
I like how Power was able to defend this, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, they were.
They were able to scare off Nasser because Nasser was looking on a bit of a crash. And with what we've seen so far out of Power, sometimes I would say maybe not be too far away from each other in this kind of situation. But this team is one that I can. I'm okay with them being this split.
I'm okay with it too because you clear teams on the West.
I want to see them get knocked. Max, I want to see them get like 1 player knocked, maybe 2 players knocked. I want to see how quickly they can regroup.
Or if they get like threatened in a position, if they fall apart.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes. You want to limit test it?
That's interesting.
We'll see the limit.
I do because for some of these teams that has been a big issue. You know, them being able to regroup fast enough. I want to see if they got it. I want to see how on point they're feeling today. Hello, Max. Hello, 7. Kashish, what's up?
Hello, Kashish Maheshwari. Welcome. This circle's horrible. I've seen it hundreds of times. Usually, this circle, the main issue is the blue zone. A lot of people just get claimed by the blue because there's just not enough space, and people try to hold on fights to the side, and then they try to deny points away at the very end. So blue zone is going to be a big issue. So if you have a lot of meds, you might be able to just outlive teams because you are going to be having that utility to hold on and survive the blue zone damage. But otherwise, it's going to be a little bit of a rough one. Stallions, though, picked an early game fight. They still have 4 players, which that's quite cool. They're going right to
prediction
Vicious.
Time when the 5th circle opens up or pops up.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, cool. What's up, Jillian? How's it going? Stallions. Let's see. Come on, Stallions. You up to 4. Flavor's gonna get knocked. You're going up against Vicious. I didn't even realize Vicious was still alive. They've been so quiet this whole match, dude.
As or 0 limbs, so we didn't see them pop up in the elimination feed for sure. I mean, it's a good compound also. It's just a little bit tough to leave when the circle's pushing you in the cliff direction because you're getting funneled in certain rotation paths. Otherwise...
They got one.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
XEYT. What's up, brother? Power again. Okay, positioning. Yeah, they're not bad. I'm trying to see how they're going to be securing themselves in a better spot. If they get blessed by the circle, even better. But if they don't, I want to see how they're going to be crashing and how they're going to be scouting.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're doing scouting right now.
We need more scouting. We need it. Boring caster. Oh my god, Nemo is in the sniper tower. He's having such a good position. He's playing so passive. Nothing's happening, but Vicious actually are going to be going for the move. Right in between Stallions. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable play here from Vicious. They got the nades.
Funny, bro.
I always love doing that. I find it very funny. Here we go. The nades chucked on over. Wait, what?
Ooh.
How he's still alive, mate? Come on. How does he tank that? And he even gets a knock.
Oh, nice shot. Let's go, Artful.
Yeah,
don't hate on Artful. I believe. Oh, no. Oh, no, you got caught by Hunt. VJ, your pick. Your trolling pick. Being able to spot him. Vicious. As soon as we start talking about you, I'm sorry.
The 7 curses.
You guys end up getting knocked. They end up with 1 alien.
Circle's about to pop
they are
7.
1 alien.
We're about to go for the prediction. Let's keep an eye out. See where it's going to be going. And make our prediction. Is it going to be shown? It is going to be shown. Here we go. Everyone in chat, make your prediction. Who do you think is going to be claiming this chicken dinner for game 1 of round 2, day 3? Oh, the West Ham.
Power's going to crash R8.
Cryptics are looking quite good position-wise.
Come on, Power. Power needs to get where RA Prestige is at. Who are you picking? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm looking at it. There's so much going on in Paradise Resort still. I like Power. I don't like now at this point. I don't like how split Power is. This is a bit much.
You can't take care of Paradise Resort as a duo. You need all your entire team, or you give it up. And I think giving it up might be the best course of action here because it did shift further north away from the city. So I would... You know what? I want to go for a little bit of a different prediction here. I kind of see a possible game plan. I'm going to go Vision. Team Vision. If you guys didn't see, they were east of Paradise. They have a pretty decent exit point. And I do think they have cars because the GK crashed it earlier with their own cars. So if they have cars, that could be a good one. But here we go. Looking at the west, we have NASA, we have Cryptics, we have Power. And Power in the cars looking to move. And it seems like they are regrouping as you wanted, 7, but up north side of the road.
Ooh. You know what? I'll pick Power, even though I feel like they're going to end up getting pinched here with this move. Ooh. But I think they have what it takes to defend it.
The deep voice means it's true.
Defend it. Come on, Max. Curse one team. That's crazy. Oh, Haji, no, don't do it. Haji, how could you? Ooh. Come on, be there for the trade. Ragnar, be there for the trade.
Ah,
brother.
Yoink.
And he's still the vehicle too. Yoink.
Oh, does he make it out? No way. The car's on fire. He can't go far. He makes it to the rock though.
He's about to
get naded.
He's about to get caught. Man, come on, Al-Haji. As soon as I picked them too. See, R8 would have been a good pick too, but I just don't I don't trust R8 with what they have shown me so far. Vision, I can see your Vision pick. Cryptics too, like Cryptics would have been a solid pick as well. But another team that I just don't see it happening, chat. If Power would have had the 3 players, I think they would have been able to take care of Cryptics on the north. And now GMX with just 1 player making life difficult here for Vision.
They're going
to get the reset.
About Sosav. He's right behind there for Team Hunt. But I thought they were going to try and avoid the city, but no, they're going in a sweeping motion here. They want to try and just claim everything. Maybe because they just want to initiate a big comeback on the leaderboards and actually get as many bonus points as possible. We've got to be careful there. That was actually a really good angle picked up by Aprino. And they even get comboed by Ida.
He had a nade. Oh, now Ida's looking at this.
That's a broken spot. That's such a good position, man. It's crazy.
Ida, you have nades. Now would be the time to use your nades.
Would be. Nice one.
Focuses on the player from GMX. Okay. I'm surprised he didn't want to use any nades right there. Maybe he didn't want to be baited by the smoke, as we've seen it in the past. It has happened before.
Might be. Well, good.
Could be a bit, yeah, a bit of a more just careful play. Oh, Vision's just getting caught out here, trying to rotate out.
Yeah, that's why I thought they were trying to avoid fighting in the city, because RA already had northern control of Paradise. Yeah. So I thought they would just give it up for free and just, okay, we go to the east, we play a little bit more passive. We might not get that many limbs, but at least we get far into the game. But that's going to be Descend, and that's unfortunately Vision Esports out of the picture. And 9 eliminations over to RA, so they've been obliterating everyone, but now they are getting wrecked themselves by the northern squad here of XX Team. And they're trying to cry. I think it's game over here. That northern cross over the road is just looking impossible for RA. I think they're done. I'm
just going to be able to buy some time right here. Let's see how long, though. That wonderful nade. Oh, my goodness.
Nice try. Oh, that one's further.
That would have been a great bounce. Let's see this one.
Ooh, a bit short.
On the other side, on the other side.
Who picked Cryptics earlier? Someone picked Cryptics. I mean, they're looking pretty good. They got 4 players. Only full squad here.
Somebody did?
Yeah, someone did. Someone said, believe Cryptics will win. Who was it that said it?
Oh.
Was it Athul? I think it was Athul. Athul, you're looking quite good here for the win.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Ida. Dang.
Another one?
Nice. Oh, all right. Honestly, up to 12 elims right now.
Hey.
There you go. Ends up getting caught.
Oh, wait, sorry. The feed is a bit choppy sometimes.
You're good.
We're good. Yeah, now it's going to be...
Cryptics might actually get the win.
4v2. Still massive game from R8, man. This is the R8 we expected to see a bit more yesterday. They were a little bit split, doing some misplays. Here, that was just good execution, northern side of Paradise Resort, and just completely obliterating the entire lobby in that position. So, very well played. But Cryptics, 4v2, it's looking quite good for the win here.
It should be. It should be. They're going to be able to spot one of the players there from XX. He needs to be careful. Oh, he ends up getting caught too. He's going to come down to Reva. Reva's not going to have any more nades.
Oh, yes.
Actually, you have 5 nades. You have 5 nades, Reva.
Oh, he needs to smoke it if you can. Can you get another one? Such a good shot. You've got to move. The nades are coming in. Almost gets the 3rd knock, but unfortunately does not go the entire way. But Cryptics here to finally get a win. And it's been a long time, Seven, since we've seen Cryptics bring something like this to the table. Ever since day 1, really, of the league stage.
Yeah. When I wasn't here, that's when they ended up performing. I ended up picking them. No one predicted Cryptics. No, somebody did. VJ. I think Max even mentioned it. So Athul ended up picking Cryptics. They did have so much to work with. As I said, even when we were doing predictions, I was like, Cryptic would be a good pick, but I just didn't think they had what it takes. But luckily for them, everybody else ended up fighting. It came down to an easy 4v1 there, or 4v2 at the end. If you throw those, then yeah, there might be some big questions. But Cryptics being able to come out clutch there with the win. But as you mentioned, R8 with that amount of eliminations, as well as Ida now starting to heat up, I'm hoping that momentum they carry it over, Max.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they can build a bit more momentum here today and get as many extra bonus points for the finals as humanly possible. What did I tell you guys? You all right, Athel? We surrender to your great predictions.
You're right.
You're wrong. You're correct, Athel. And good job. I mean... Okay, so if I want to be critical about Cryptics, right? Of course, we didn't see much since day 1 in the tournament, but this was kind of circle gifted, right? Everyone was getting 100%. Forced through the meat grinder that is Paradise Resort. So because of that, your competition, your direct competition for the win is getting heavily just reduced by the time you get into the late game. The only 2 teams that were really fighting head on were NASA, Power, and XX Team. Sure, they played it right and got the win. They almost lost to a clutch. Still, they get the chicken dinner. I think the only time that I would get hyped about Cryptics is if I see a win that is not easy to achieve compared to this game.
What's the team that got that one time? Icard, phase 1, last day, Aaron Gill. Those kind of wins are the eye openers for me. When everything's like going against you, you don't even have circle. You're gonna have to do a crazy rotation or a crazy risky rotation to even put yourself in contention. That's what I want to see out of them. Also, I was 12 eliminations there from RA. RA jumps up to top 3. Geek wasn't able to really close out much of the advantage, the little gap there that TG has on them. But RA, good close up out of them. Power there in 4th place. Vicious. They were too passive, but it is Sandhawk. We do have Aaron Gills coming up. And I think then we might end up seeing if Vicious got what it takes to be consistent today as well, or if it was just like a one-time thing.
Oh, wait, man. Cryptics with a win, only able to jump up 1 rank on the second page. That's bad. That is, you're getting very little for a win like that. Lazy MVP, GG's. But at least what that shows to me is they were able to close the gap a bit. So that means if they get another good result throughout today, then they're going to get significant improvements on the leaderboards. But that win is just... It's a first step. Let's say. It's a first step out of hopefully many, but we need to see more big games. Maybe not chicken dinners, but I would like to see some top 5s coming out from Cryptics, or even just high elimination games, because otherwise they are not going to look great going into the finals. And I want to, as we just said, Seven, we need to see more than just lucky circle wins. We want to see bad circle wins. And if they do that, maybe we'll get on the Cryptics hype train.
That was the main one for me. It came down to just the amount of elements. You can tell like it was just full circle gifted, because that team ended up only, I think, with it was 5 elements total, so not really much. Maybe that's why they didn't end up moving up the leaderboard that much. I mean, we've seen teams being able to get 10 elements, like we just saw R8 not even getting the win, but ended up with 12 eliminations to their name. We want to see a little bit more of that from Cryptic, especially if you want to be able to move up that leaderboard. It is going to be the last day to be able to get those bonus points. Now it's going to be the time to be a little bit riskier. I think even in those in that final circle, I felt like they were a bit more way too passive.
Yeah,
I would have loved to see them being a little bit more aggressive and trying to find like different angles, trying to get involved into situations, trying to get into the situations where they could get some eliminations, maybe steal some eliminations, but they weren't doing that. They were just playing super passive.
Yeah, I think then you got the amount of eliminations they were able to get naturally, not the amount of elims they could have gone by attempting to be more aggressive, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So it didn't quite work out. Ahmed Mujab, I don't know why you're spamming meow, but meow too, I suppose. Chunky Boy saying, personally, I want R8 to win, more experienced players, and almost same achievements as Power. Yeah, I mean, I think this is kind of a good training ground for them heading into PMWC. So yeah,
I think cool. I mean, they're going to be going to PMWC regardless. Casters, this is the last day. This is the last day for Phase 2. Tomorrow will be a day off.
Also.
Yep. Oh, true. Yeah. After this one, we have tomorrow off. The day after, we have a show match, right? Show matches?
Rondo show match. It should be.
How many are there?
I
You did some for CSA, right?
Give me... we did 3, but it was on day 1, 2, and 3 of finals. So we had it on show days, not its own show day.
Okay.
MENA. Let me give me a second.
Well, while you look at that, yeah, this is going to be the last day for League Stage, Phase 2. And then, as I mentioned, tomorrow's going to be off. Then after that, we have some show matches. And then after that is when the actual finals start. That's when the juicy stuff will be happening, my boy.
Exactly. What point distribution?
We'll find out which top 3 teams are going to be moving over to PMWC. You guys already made some predictions, chat. So, not bad. Dude, one team that I'm actually intrigued to see in the fall split is going to be BTR.
Ooh.
Going from, I was telling you, I was watching what was happening PMHI, and BTR was fun to watch.
Federalis, in particular.
Yes, Federalis especially was really fun to watch.
Is it Federals or Federalis? It's Federalis, yeah?
People are saying Federalis.
But how do you pronounce the E?
Less.
Okay. It sounds very Spanish.
Yes.
Vibe.
Yeah.
I'm like...
Yeah, it is, because I think he's Filipino, but playing for an Indonesian team, and in the Philippines, they do have a
Got you.
Spanish influence.
Do you think Falcon will qualify for PMWC from Europe? Not going to lie, the way it's going now, it's going to be a bit tough. But there's a full reset almost going into the finals. But I would like to see them qualify. They're one of my top 3 picks. But well, the Turkish teams are quite rough to go up against. So
was currently first STG, right?
They were first in league overall. Let me go PMSL Europe.
D plus Kia, are they qualified for PMWC? No, they're not. There's still an invitation spot open that we don't know who's going to be taking it. Could be D plus Kia, could be another team. We don't know.
It's us. What?
It's the 7-4 Head Gaming. Confirm it.
Oh, yeah.
Seal it. Put it on newspaper.
Guys, write news articles about it.
Federalis.
So actually, yeah, STG were first, and they jumped up in day 3 to first place. They jumped up 4 ranks. Regnum Karia in 3rd place, Fenerbahce in 4th, Fireflux in 6th position. So we got some big teams, and Falcons are in 14th, so barely qualifying by, what, 10 points?
And don't they need to actually make it to like the grand finals because they have more than 16 teams?
Yeah, but that's it. They already got the 16 teams. Bottom 4 teams didn't qualify, and that's Besiktas, Rook Esports, Guild Esports, and BX Brothers. Those 4 teams did not qualify.
Okay.
And finals are happening on July 4th. Oh, they got a really big break. Oh, wow. I guess this weekend.
July 4th?
Yeah, so they're starting on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's when it's going.
Okay. Our stars Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We're off Sunday, I think.
Hey. Who was a league stage MVP for Europe? Do you guys know who it was? I didn't see. I know Icy was MVP on a particular day, but the entire league stage, I don't know who it was.
Could have been Icy. I know he was popping off.
Yeah, he was on fire.
July 4 is in holiday in the US. It is. But we'll be here, baby. I'll be here.
As Katy Perry says.
We'll be looking at some great PMSL MENA grand finals. Ooh. My Heartbreakers did not qualify.
The Heartbreakers Guild.
That is wild, VJ. Did you really think they were going to?
I mean,
be honest.
It's kind of good they're not going. Otherwise, Regnum Kara would have some real drama with them. I do think, like, can you imagine if they weren't there, they might have won PMGC, bro. That's the worst.
DK performed bad in PMHI. PMHK, I just call it PMHI.
His name in Galaxy.
You know what I miss? You know what I miss? I miss a team being able to win PMGC and performing good after they win PMGC.
Actually, yeah.
Like consistency. I think we got spoiled by Nova with those back-to-back wins at PMGC.
Because then you have S2G, you have
they didn't win anything after that.
S2G after PMGC didn't even qualify for the European Championship, so they were horrible locally after qualifying. Then you had IHC. I don't remember, did IHC do well after they won PMGC? I mean, the team's not together anymore, so I don't think so.
Yeah, they disappear.
Then you have D+, which were they're not doing great. They didn't qualify for PMWC. So that's a no. Actually, yeah.
Imagine if they don't qualify to PMGC. Don't they get an automatic invite to the league stage though?
They should, yes. At least I'm hoping. I hope they do. I think it'd be a good storyline. Even if they fail to qualify for the finals, at least they should get a league stage invite. Not finals, though.
Yeah, because IHC didn't. What was the team that ended up getting some invite that ended up absolutely through? I think it was IHC, but I don't remember for what tournament.
Maybe PMGC it was.
Maybe. That they did absolutely awful. Yo, what's up, my account? What up, Rio? That home?
They did not announce the overall MVP. Really? I love seeing who's the league stage MVP. I wish we did it more.
I can maybe try to find out.
Yeah, maybe. But sometimes they don't do league MVPs. If it were me, I would have an MVP for every stage. For example, for MENA, I would have MVP of round 1, MVP of round 2. And then you would have overall league MVP, and you would have MVP for the finals, and daily MVPs. I think having MVPs is quite good to build up the new names that might perform really well. Hello, GG Meteor. Welcome.
Everyone. Did not see any. I don't think they had a graphic for it. Good. Cryptics with the first win today. Big surprise. Any thoughts on you on the special invite for PMWC? We were just talking about it. We were just trying to throw some ideas out there.
Yep.
So D+, honestly, just because they were the champions of PMGC 2024, that's why they're even in that conversation. Another team I think would be in that conversation would be Bigatron, BTR.
Yeah.
Just because of how good they perform at PMHI.
But BTR aren't at PMWC, right? So
correct. They're not. Yeah, no, that's why we're talking about, like, who would get that invite slot for PMWC.
I don't think it would make sense for BTR to get it because then it's kind of favoring a specific region with high viewership, and I think that's not a good thing. Yeah, the only one that makes sense is Alpha 7, in my opinion, or a local team.
They're already in there.
Or India. Those are the three. If it has to be one of those three. Maybe Regnum if you want to do a real big stretch, but I really don't think it's a good idea. So I would say those three is my personal opinion on the matter.
Could see that. Yeah, I'm just throwing more teams out there. I got D+. I got Bigatron just because of how good they perform in PMHI. I got probably an Indian team. I don't have Alpha 7 because they already qualify. I don't want to have to deal with that. Oh, it goes to the next person. No, don't.
It's happened before. I think it could happen again.
I know it has happened before. What's the other one? Regnum, D+,
Alpha 7.
Megatron, India.
Vampire?
What else, chat? Vampire?
Nah, green.
Nah, that ship has sailed. They got a special invite last year. What other team?
Saw the post. Which post? Slava de Costa. Which one? And
Yeah,
yeah,
what
special invite went to IHC in PMGC 2024, but they ended up in 35th place.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, thank you, man. Thanks for looking at that. I knew they got like a special invite and they were awful. I just didn't remember which tournament it was.
You know what, chat? I'm going to ask a question 4-7 to you all. At PMWC, are there any players you would like maybe our lad 7 to go interview? Because he has some sick interviews he's going to be posting and stuff. And because we know most of the players are going to qualify and they're already qualified and are going to go there. Any players you guys would like interviews with? Maybe Fidel.
Don't say Rebel. There's already one with Rebel.
Oh, okay.
No, Federalis is not going to be there, sadly.
Maybe I'll just be visiting.
Hey.
Just like, I want to get interviewed.
No, be a hell of an interview.
Yeah, it would be nice. No, not possible.
You know,
yet.
I think he's on IG. Let me hit him up. BTR Federalis.
Interview Sky. That guy is a character. Ooh, does Sky speak English? Do any of the horror players speak English? That could be a cool interview. Even for Thrives, I think Phallic has some English, so that could be cool. The Sky's a good one. Should be an Indian team to fill the place of Guild Esports Rio. Rio. Correct. The invite team will be from MENA. The thing is, it makes sense to say that, but they already have a team invited. Well, not already invited, but from the Saudi E-League. So I think that's the local invite. Because otherwise they would have 5 teams from MENA? That seems like a lot. Because they would have 3 teams from here. R8 plus an extra invite slot. I think for me the invitation slot is R8. And it just happened to be a different tournament where you had to qualify.
Wolves? You guys would want Wolves to get this special invite? I mean, Green, I know why you, but I like to.
We get called biased 7 all the time, but people in the chat are also biased.
Oh,
and I think
real.
Green
you
in
guys
particular.
Are beyond biased.
Do you think we have non-biased viewers? I think it's impossible to have a non-biased viewer.
I think there's maybe like a couple.
It's 2 out of like 25,000 viewers sometimes. It's 2 non-biased people.
I think, and even then is like minimal bias. Minimal bias.
You're like, I'd like to see this team win. Why this team is good? They got cool people on the team. I want them to win.
Missed my comment. What did you say, Rio? You should be an Indian team to fill the. Sorry, I was sending a message to Federalis. Ninja Turtle sounds better. Well, that's crazy. Impossible unless no idea what they're watching, how they come there.
But wait, chat. Where's the circle going? Tell us. Where is phase 1 gonna pop? Where is the... Actually, no, no. Where's the circle gonna... Actually, no. Let's do it a bit different. Let's wait for phase 1. Okay, chat. Okay. No. Pause prediction. We wait for phase 1. And in that phase 1, we need to guess where the game is gonna end. As approximately. Okay?
Okay.
So let's wait.
Okay.
Let's wait. Chat. I said wait. Chat. There's a bit of a delay. Sorry, wait. But chat. We wait until phase 1 is here.
I really want a military finish.
Adam, do you really like iCurd? Like, they dropped military and he said Kameshki circle. That's like the worst circle for your team, Adam.
He's like, I want to see a boat rotation.
The ferry's not in the game yet, okay?
For real. I really want to see a military finish. Will be fun.
We don't have it a lot here. And we've had it a lot in CSA, but not in MENA. It's quite rare. Wait, have we had any here so far? Okay.
No, not that I can think of. Oh.
Circle pop. Everyone, where is the circle gonna go? I'm gonna... Oh, wait.
Quarry.
What the hell is happening here? Oh, doesn't hit it. Okay, nothing's
That's
gonna
hard
happen.
to hit,
That's
too.
fine. I'm showing the map feed
Yeah.
again if you want.
They're gonna be going back to just chilling. They're gonna be going back to just being
Friends.
good old neighbors. Unless Power has different ideas. But yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna go Quarry.
Quarry.
How about you?
I'm saying the hilltop south of Gatka. You know, the little slight slope northeast of Quarry. I'm gonna say around there. That's my prediction. But chat, what are you guys saying? Shelter? Oh, glider! Wait, they're gliding up to Everest? Wait. Look, guys.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Oh, they're just sending it into the city.
They're gonna go. They don't have any loot. I think they just got there because they were so far away from their usual spot that this is just they're just using it to rotate. They're taking advantage of the situation that nobody's gonna be having like good guns right off the bat, and maybe they're just too focused on their own style, on their own not their own style, their own equipment.
Wait, crash
looting
landing?
up that nobody's gonna be thinking about it. Come on, crash it.
Crash landing. Are they shooting at?
No.
Is it NASA?
Straight
No,
down.
it's Cryptics.
Come on.
Cryptics. Go on.
Or maybe
in the
they want to
tree.
use it again.
You always want to crash in a tree. You don't take any damage that way. You just crash, or you can just land
You
it.
can land it. Look at him. What a champ.
What a professional.
Yo. Landing 6.9 out of 10.
Nice. Such an oddly specific number. I know what you were doing there, 7. So what's the prediction?
I didn't want to say 7.
Primorsk, Ferry Pit, Primorsk, Gatka, Ferry Pit. Okay, so like the big one. Not a lot of quarries. Have I seen any quarry
On the
predictions?
bridge? Okay. All right.
On the
You and I
bridge?
kind of had like quarry, right? You had like north,
South Gatka. Yeah.
kind of like north quarry.
Yeah. Around there.
What's with the figure? What?
The number. A number can also be called a figure.
Oh, what's with the number 7?
Yeah, why?
Beautiful number. Lucky. Brings me a lot of luck.
Lucky number 7.
Yes.
Quarry pick from
It has made me a millionaire in multiple games.
Really?
Waiting for it to make me a millionaire in IRL.
Ooh.
The most important game.
PUBG Mobile. I was like, that is PUBG Mobile the most important game. What are we talking about? I might play some Ultimate
see what
Royale
you
tonight. I'm excited to play some ulti. Gonna be cool.
Night for you is like afternoon for me, Max.
Yeah.
There you go, man.
I don't want to play with you.
Cryptics?
You're in NA. Imagine being in NA.
I already said it. We're definitely playing in Riyadh.
Yeah, we are.
7 is also used as an H in Arabic. Oh, okay. Good to know.
But why?
Yeah. But why?
why?
Explain that to
Why?
us.
Why? The only one that makes sense to me that could be an H is the number 8 because it's got the bar in the middle and everything. But number 7 for me, that's a T. Like 3 is an E, 4 is an A. That makes sense. But why is 7 H? Is there is there a reason? Is because 7 is said H or something in Arabic? Why? Why?
So North Pole, how would be? What?
That's Vikendi.
We thought we were in Bikandi or in Livik. No.
Oh, no.
On the bridge, read that. Like 3, it is pronounced as a letter in Arabic. So we can say it's A for
Interesting. Thank you, Dahom, for the lesson. We appreciate it. I'm not saying that sarcastically, by the way. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's really good to know.
He's not being sarcastic at all.
Because I remember the first time I casted MENA teams, I was casting R8 with Ida, and I used to call him back then ID7.
Yep.
And people were like, Max, man, you said it wrong. It's Ida.
All of us used to call him that. I think until like one of the Arabic casters told us how to say it correctly. I was like, oh, dang, we've been saying it wrong this whole time. Good to know.
Yeah, how are we supposed to know?
I thought he just really liked number 7.
He was your brother.
Welcome to the club. There's no reason, just random. Oh, okay.
I really have to
7
say,
is in Arabic. Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah. I really have to say, though, Erangel compared to Sanhok is way better played in the early game. It is. The hot drops not really happening regularly. The rotates are looking pretty good. We've lost no one so far, so we are very relaxed. Compared to Sanhok, I feel like they don't try on Sanhok. They don't really take it as seriously because it's maybe played just once a day and it doesn't have that big an impact, and they already qualified for the finals technically, so they want to try hard on Erangel and Miramar. I don't know. Do you feel the same or not?
You think? At the start, you think?
Yeah. Do you feel the same? Because the lack of scouting
I think so.
was...
I think a lot of teams just not really take Sanhok serious.
Okay.
But I think sometimes they do, and it's teams that end up getting a bit of an advantage. We've seen it in the past too. Like, even though it is only played once a day, like if you're able to have a great performance in Sanhok, like sometimes Brazilian teams have great performances in Sanhok, it's able to like give them that boost that they need. That's why I used to like Sanhok more when it was like middle of the day.
Yeah, they're really hot.
Teams would end up actually using it to more like to spark their day if they were having like a bad day. Hey, Alhaji.
First blood. Yeah, that's true.
LMC has so far.
Actually, random question while we wait for this one. What currently with these maps? We're not talking about addition of Rondo or anything, okay? With only Sanhok, Erangel, Miramar, 6 maps per day, what is the preferred map rotation for everyone? What do we like? What do you think, Seven?
Map rotation? Not including any other maps?
No, just Sanhok, Miramar, Erangel.
Okay. I would like Erangel, Miramar.
That is a rough circle.
Erangel, Miramar, Erangel.
Can you repeat that? Sorry, I just said crazy circle.
Yeah. Oh, Erangel, Miramar, Erangel, Sanhok, Miramar, Erangel. All right? Kind of right? Erangel, Miramar, Erangel,
sounds
Sanhok,
good. It's
Miramar.
got 3,
Yeah,
2,
that's right.
and 1. Yeah. Interesting. I like it when you have multiple of the same map in a row, personally, because it allows teams to fix mistakes quickly and then in the zone for that specific map. So 3 Erangels in a row, I like it. I wouldn't be against, for example, having Erangel, Sanhok, Miramar.
Ooh, I would like that. See, the reason why I say mix it up is because I know a lot of viewers, like, they sometimes just like tune out seeing the same map over and over again. I know it's good for like competition, but just like for entertainment factor, I like when it's mixed up.
Or actually, because Erangel is your OG map, right? Everyone loves Erangel, is the best. You have all the modes on it. It's the most played map in the game. Esports wise, the teams love it. What about if you do Erangel, Sanhok, Miramar, Erangel to wrap it up? What about that?
Okay.
I think
that's kind of close to what I was saying.
Yeah.
I like starting with Sanhok. I mean, starting with Erangel and finishing with Erangel. I would like that because that's kind of like how I had mine too.
A lot of people send in chat though.
Hey, let's go, VJ and I have the same brain.
The same brain. But actually, your map rotation where you change the maps all the time is very good if you want to add a new map like a Rondo, if that happens, right? So it's quite flexible.
Remove an Erangel?
Yeah. I mean, you make 2 Erangels, 2 Miramars, 1 Rondo, 1 Sanhok. I think 4 maps. I would love to have 4 maps in a rotation. 5 is too much. 3 is slightly too little, in my opinion. But 4 would be muy buenísimo. I would love that.
But just keep it at 6 matches a day.
Yes, not more. 9 matches like we saw in Hong Kong.
9 was insane.
A long day.
Even sometimes like 6, like I feel like players end up getting like just fatigued.
Yeah, that's true. Sanhok as the last map would be chaos, especially if a team is chasing for... I mean, you don't want real chaos in the last game. You know, that's just...
Bro, I like chaos, but come on,
Nemo's evil. That's just evil map rotation, Nemo. Why would you do that? What did the players do to you? Oh, are you crazy?
Can you imagine the mayhem, bro?
Like, super sweaty games, and at the end, Sanhok... Oh, no! Ah, Northwest Island shift on the mountain. Goddamn! Nah.
Jay said, can't end a tournament without Miramar at the end after seeing PMGC 2024 finals. Yeah. I see what you're saying, but Erangel would still be lit.
Yeah, I mean, you could have a military base finish happening quite often.
You could have some crazy finishes in Erangel.
Circle about to shift, though, 7. Where's it going to go? Hey, center's up.
Hey,
actually,
we're
on the
kind of
side of
spot on
Quarry.
right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm off. I thought it was going to end towards Vision Power location, so I'm off completely. But you said Quarry, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I said Quarry.
Yeah. You're on the money. You're on the money here. Everyone who picked Quarry
Thank you.
will get a cookie in the mail. I'm sorry if it goes.
Was I the only one that picked Quarry, chat?
No.
Or did other people pick Quarry?
I see Sakib picked it.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Some people picked it for
I think
sure.
it was the only one.
Oh, all right. Looking to go fight the hunt in this compound. I mean, this compound's good. I prefer the NASA
VJ might be
compound.
spot on. VJ say Quarry near downward warehouse. Oh my god.
Ooh. I hate this
Same
zone.
I hate this. Why? Tell us why.
Quarry's fun. Quarry is very different terrain-wise compared to a lot of the map. So it's always nice to see because it gives a little bit more gameplay variety. It's played very differently from your other locations. So I like Quarry.
Reminds me a bit of like Miramar. Murmur.
It's a piece of Miramar, but in an angle.
Yeah.
It is comparable.
And with grass, right?
Yeah,
The terrain, I feel like, especially north of Quarry, oh, brother.
It's very harsh terrain, which is what Miramar is. Yeah. The buildings aren't the same, though, but otherwise, the terrain itself, I would have to fully agree on that one. But man, how is they not getting Skaton? How is he surviving this long in the open, almost? What? Oh, there you go. He has to fall eventually.
He was out of ammo. Oh, no. Skaton was out of ammo. He was still holding it, too.
Get out of my
swamp. He's going to get flushed. Bye-bye.
Quarry is the worst place to end the zone. I think it's fun. You got to test players. You got to push. What's the worst zone you could ever get in a angle? What would be the worst?
The worst?
Yeah, I would say the rock in the middle of the river, east of Ferry Pier, next to the bridge. I've had that once in the World League, and it was that was horrible. You just can't do anything. You're just swimming. Yeah.
I feel like bridges. We get those quite often sometimes.
Oh, I haven't.
Bridge one. Oh man, those are.
But I like
You're
them.
a player? Yikers. No, yeah. As a viewer? Yeah. As a player? Yikes.
Yikers. For real. Okay, GMX fighting Vicious up north. Actually, the compound east of them is called God Compound, where NASA currently plays. A very, very good spot. I want to see them third party this fight almost. Once the elimination feed lights up, NASA, get in the cars, send it. The inner dip especially, you can easily just flush it out if you want, if the teams don't get fully eliminated. But I would send it.
That's what they're trying to do right now. NASA is definitely third party in this. GMX, last player alive. 0 aliens. TG. All right, TG. Let's see if you're still going to maintain that first place or who's going to be stepping up. I mean, RA already stepped up in the first Senhawk. TG currently has a lot of room to work with. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yep. I was 2 seconds ahead on my other feed, but yeah, it goes back onto Quarry. This is going to be an intense one. This game is going to be crazy. Actually, Cryptics, back to back. It's a bit of a tough position because you might get overwhelmed by how many teams go your way, but Cryptics not in a bad spot. It's definitely not broken 100% they're going to get the win, but it's a decent position in this circle in particular. By the way, question from Nemo. Max, did you expect Influence to do better than Alpha 7 in the Hong Kong Invitational? No, because A7's got way more global experience. I thought they would do better than Influence, but I'm happy to see teams kind of trying to do as good as A7. So A7's not the only top-tier Brazilian teams outside of their region.
Yeah.
I got Influence, and that makes me happy for Brazil.
I didn't fully expect them to do better. I knew it was going to be close because of what happened in Americas. But I'm with you. I've been quite impressed. I mean, Influence Rich ended up with with the MVPs from Americas, which is Diego. So
yeah,
they definitely been popping off. And as I mentioned, I think we mentioned it yesterday too. Alpha 7, they're just creating too much of a gap the first 2 days for themselves to try to close it on the last day. Yeah. I don't like the way that they're playing. It actually it stops them from being my favorite team going into PMWC. And it leaves it way more open for my liking.
I mean, also S2N, Shefin, Influence also had 4th in PMGC. True. But I mean, it's cool to see a Brazilian team outside of A7 being more consistent globally because it's not just, oh, we do one good once and then we just kind of fizzle out. No, actually they're doing well for a pretty good amount of time. So that makes me happy because then we had like Twisted Minds, Brazil doing well at PMWC for some players, but then they just kind of disappeared. It's good to see some teams actually contesting long term, let's say. Okay, this circle, as we saw, did shift towards Quarry. North is going to be rough, man. I'm going to show the map for a few seconds.
Yeah.
But 7, you got, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4 teams contesting for the northern side. And even then, you're being pushed in the fields. And no one actually took that one compound in the middle of the fields, which is good to hold, hard to leave. But as of right now, if you can avoid the fights, that might be your better option if you want to get towards a top 5 finish.
Yeah, I think maybe somebody expected them to be there. Nobody's even willing to go towards there just yet.
Not just
Maybe
yet.
somebody will be taking. Maybe somebody will be taking the bait. But on top of that, then you have Cryptics. Like that, if anybody is going to be making that push, Cryptics more than likely is going to be taking shots at it. Then XX, I feel like they're currently positioned quite well. There's just a lot of edge gameplay here. I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen between Gen G and Stallions. Because as soon as Gen G is able to hopefully win that fight, they're going to have a lot of room to work with towards the south. And who are they going to be crashing in? Or are they just going to be looking to find the last player there from Stallions? TG, last player alive. Two Illims so far. Not how TG wanted to start the day here, Max.
Yeah, not quite.
Definitely not how they want to start the day. Tough circle. To be fair with them, really tough circle for a lot of these teams that are going to be playing on the edge. Only having 2 players left alive, 2 Illims. I think with this... Oh. Oh my goodness, Cryptics.
Yeah, this is not a playable spot, TG.
Yeah, he's about to die.
That's, yep, that's it. Picked up by R8. Marth is going to be the one to get the elimination with the car explosion, so... Man, yeah, as you said, TG, not quite having the day they were hoping for, despite being our first place team, and I think that you got some squads that are looking to overtake it, like EK in particular. Actually, they're down to just, what is that, 2 players to the east with Hope and Saad, so maybe not the best game for them either. But circle shifted on. We're having a proper, not just a urge of quarry finish. We're having a quarry finish here, 7. So this is it's gonna be interesting. See who's gonna be coming out on top.
I like it. I'm glad I finally got a prediction right here.
Oh, he's just gonna get completely cornered.
Oh no! So many nades too from Power. Power really wants this positioning here because they're just using up a lot of utility. And with what they're, let me see where they're currently positioned at. For Power. Oh, there's going to be so many teams fighting right there. There's just going to be third party after third party after third party. Nasser now. Oh, talking about that Nasser now. Moving up. Looking third party is going to be an easy cleanup there for them. This is more of what I wanted to see out of Nasser. A little bit more third party. Be more aggressive too. 3 more quick. Oh, you were talking about earlier players that have been that I've enjoyed watching. Quick. I feel like Quick definitely has to be up there.
Yeah, he's been good. Have to agree. Power, 3 players in the car. That is risky, but it is going to be enough for NASA, it seems. Quick next to full, and then they're gone. Didn't have time to break it down. They just disappeared. Ragnar put low, Easy put low, but it doesn't matter. They're not going to get knocked, so they're going to go instantly for the first aid. That was a risky play, man. If Power were a little bit more ready for that, they would have had a field day getting those sprays. But luckily enough, NASA are a little bit split, making it harder to hit the shots, and they just overwhelm themselves in that fight. And yeah, man, Power, really good engagement.
I was over here saying, okay, I'm enjoying what I've seen out of Nasser being a little bit more aggressive. Power really was like, Quick. Okay, 7, we hear you. Let me show you how it looks like to be aggressive. And they just completely overtook that. That was actually such an important fight for Power, because if we end up looking at the circle, they have so much room to work with on the east. And now they can start scouting. Now they're gonna have some extra time to figure out where they're gonna be going. By the way, on that compound towards the middle of the fields that you were talking about, Vision ended up taking that compound.
Bro, we got hovercraft.
So they must have found an opening
on top of Quarry. That's oh, Jafar. This game plan is what's in minds. Pushed into Gen G. Look behind them though. I think R8 are gonna third party this fight possibly. I think R8 want to try and get a piece of this Western engagement. You know what? On phase 6, we'll do a prediction, everyone. Chat, start making your mind as to who you think is going to be getting this chicken dinner. Oh, I want to see this. Let's wait for the next phase.
No. Chat gets to decide it now. We do it on phase 6.
We have an easier time than chat.
They've been getting too many. Almost right prediction for the circle finally. What you mean? I got the right prediction, VJ. I said Quarry.
I mean, VJ too, no?
He said, I think he was spot on too. He said a little bit south on the warehouse.
Good prediction, guys. I like this angle of Power. Actually, because Fidan gets a knock, Do Power want to third party this? I mean, this is the Power way, is to third party if they can. Cryptic's also taking
On
fights
what?
from across the way.
Third party who though? Oh,
This fight, Genji
right
Twisted
now?
Minds. Yeah, look at them. They had a player scouting in Fadan. They sent only 2 players though is risky. I want to see the entire team of Power join up on this.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I'm like, the 2-2 play. That's the, you're really thinking about it. Like right here, Power gets a knock. I feel like now they make the call. Hey, the other 2 players that are currently outside, make your push over here. If we can win this fight, we're gonna have even more room to work with, and it's gonna be a lot better than anything that's gonna be happening there towards the east.
Yeah, come on, send the rest of your team, Power. There's no reason for you to stay east. Please. Regroup onto Al-Hajj and Fidan.
Oh my god. Yo, best nade I've seen so far.
Yeah, XS team moved up also, but they're playing lower ground, so they're not fully involved in this engagement. The fact that they're winning this as a duo is impressive. It's risky, it's working out. I think it's an unnecessary risk.
Power third.
What do you say? Your voice cut.
I said Power 13 Illims.
Oh yeah, right. Holy.
Damn. With how many people are left? Yo, can we see a 20? 20 plus? Come on, Power. Chat. Prediction time.
Okay.
Who's winning, and can Power get 20 or more eliminations? Yes or no?
Guess who wins, and if it's Power. You have to guess how many limbs.
21.
I was going to say 21 too. You know what? I'm going to price is right you. 22.
21.5.
22. They got 14 now. They're getting up there. Yeah, but chat, I'll show the map feed for a quick second. Hopefully nobody shoots while I show it.
They're being really aggressive right now. Yes, Power 25 Illims. Damn, I'm ahead.
25?
Okay.
I've seen that in a long time. Okay.
Yeah, 22. You're getting a lot of 22s.
Going back to map. Going back to, sorry, the main feed.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, here we go. I got baited with the map.
Power. They're like, you want to see the map? We got you.
The thing is, Genji were fighting Twisted Minds, and they don't know Lord is there. They might kind of think the entire high ground is free, but it's not. And I'm scared they get caught off guard and lose a player. Losing a player when you're going to be forced to fight XX team, possibly, is going to be rough. They could still rotate to the east if they want and avoid fighting XX team, but it's going to be dependent on this phase 7. Phase 7 is going to seal the deal. Is it?
Yeah.
If it's going to be good for Power or not.
I think Lord might have gave out his position right there with the smoke. This nade though. Okay, now they definitely know that he's gonna be close by. Running around. As long as he doesn't stay still. Remember what happened earlier in Sandhawk? Al-Hajj and they were staying still. Oh, the nade's gonna be barely missing here. Twisted Lord's gonna be forced to push up. They should be there. Oh, come on, you gotta be there. You cannot allow yourself to lose a player.
Ooh. You almost netted his teammate.
Yeah, that was a little bit sketchy for my liking there. Al-Hajj is going to recover that vehicle too. Al-Hajj needs to be able to heal up and pick up the teammate. Luckily for them, like XX. No, XX can't even do anything because RA would end up shooting at them, or Cryptics could end up getting an angle.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah,
they could get
look at the player from Stallion straight down the middle of the circle.
Guys, we're friends, okay? I'm on your team, I swear.
Boys, chill.
Hope also,
chill, my boy.
I actually, genuinely, I think we're going to see a Stallion third place, or maybe even second place off the back of this, depending on the circle. Where's it going to go?
Let's see the circle.
Ooh, up north.
Oh, yeah. I think give it a... I'm with... What would just... Third place, you said?
Third place minimum for a result.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Maybe second place if he's very lucky, but nah. So if you're Power, where do you go here? Chat, feel free to jump in also analysis-wise. But where do you go? Do you go east? I think you go east.
Yeah, like east, like northeast? Is that what you're thinking?
East,
that's what I'm thinking.
Until a fight starts, and then you can get involved on the high ground if you want and contest.
Or maybe if they're really being aggressive, I think they might end up crashing XX here.
It seems like that's what they're doing.
Oh my goodness, look at the back end. Yeah, they're doing it.
That's a risky one. No utility whatsoever. They just send it YOLO mode. Okay, I mean, it worked out so far for Easy, sole survivor. Where's the last player, though? He's holding the high ground angle, making sure he can help his teammates. But you got other teams on the other side of Quarry. This is the biggest YOLO push ever. Whoa.
Brother, this is what we've been talking about. Like, sometimes this team, especially in this region, like, just do things out of... he finishes his team. He's like, only I can finish my teammate. But they end up doing stuff that's just going to end up... It's more of a aggressive, unnecessary aggression is what I'm trying to think of.
Yeah.
That was just... unnecessary aggressive. The execute even if it wasn't unnecessary aggressive, I'm with you. I would have enjoyed a little bit more more smokes, more nades, something to kind of set that up. But the fact that they didn't even set any smokes to just crash it. Come on, bro.
I'm not even looking at smoke. I mean, smokes would have made it a lot easier, but I'm even looking at Molotovs on the entry point of the warehouse. Warehouses are notorious for having 2 entry points. You put the molly there before pushing in, or you have it while you're driving down with a player. You're just blocking the mobility of XX team. So yeah, that was a big YOLO push. I did not enjoy it whatsoever. All right, though, looking for their breach onto Cryptics, and Cryptics are going to be taking casualties, and down to just 2 players currently.
Yeah, it's just going to go down. It's going to be Mirth. Mirth is going to end up going down as well. Cryptics looking to secure a possible back-to-back finish. But right now, Vision is looking to make sure they stop that. Third party here from Vision. Grenades are going to be coming in. Let's see if he's going to be able to connect with any here. And if you're XX, I mean, you're XX, you had 2 players left alive. I'm actually so surprised that Power decided to go with that aggressive push. If they would have decided to just chill out for a bit, there you go. Goran being able to connect with the nade. It's going to be XX moving up. Vision helping each other out. Yeah, dude, this would have been perfect for Power if they would have done exactly what you said and what I was seconding there. Just go towards the east. But it would have worked out perfect.
The result circle, man, is crazy. Literally, because everyone is wounded except maybe for the... Well, not even maybe. Vision, that are looking pretty healthy.
Yeah.
It's just duos and solos. Rizal could win this, and he's been. When did he arrive here? Can you go back? I kind of want to go back and look.
He's been there for a minute. he's been there for a long time.
That would be crazy circle prediction for Rizal.
Yeah, if you want to go look at it, you can definitely go look at it. But yeah, because well, here in Corey, that's gonna be insane. I think he might even end up catching this player by surprise. Oh, fine. Biden. Okay. How do you say his name?
Which one?
Biden. From Power.
I say Fadan.
Fadan. Okay. Fadan.
He's been there since phase 3, from what I'm seeing right now.
Oh, wait. Did they not know that the GK player's there? They haven't even cleared that area.
No, he's been there since earlier. Doors closed. Oh, they do. Oh, he's cornered. Oh, can he find him? Nah, unfortunately, not going to work out. How did they know he was there? Did he move or something?
I think it was just preemptive clearing from the team.
Maybe.
That's what I was saying. Like, are they even going to clear? And then he got he got the Molotov ready and he sent it.
Fadan.
Come on, Fadan. You're at 17. Can you reach 20? And how much? I don't know if he's gonna be able to. Marcelo right now cooking a nade, but he's gonna go to the other side.
Oh. Don't waste your nades, Vision, please. These are going to be very important nades. Okay.
Throw downward warehouse. Well done, VJ. Self-praise. Wait, this was the exact same spot that you called out, right, VJ? Congratulations.
Was it?
Yeah, he said South Warehouse Quarry. I said Quarry. He destroyed the prediction. He deleted his own comment. That was a great comment.
Oh, there you go.
He's lying.
1v2, he's solo. Don't get punished here. Now Arc's taking so much damage. Are they going to get clutched 1v3?
But does the XX players have any nades? And also, oh no, the other XX players get caught too.
Result.
Yo, Power's going to end up with the top 2 right now?
I mean, Stallions maybe also perfect nade from Goran. Gets the flush. At least he gets an extra point for his troubles. That's really good. Down to top 3 is going to be 2 players of Vision, 1 player of Stallions, and 1 player of Power in Fadan. Who's taking this one? The nade's looking good. A little bit too far, though.
Look at Rizal. Look at Rizal. Now he's decided to make a move here.
With the nade?
Fadan? Oh my gosh.
The accuracy.
Connecting. He might end up connecting with this one. I think Fadan's now looking for an angle here. He's going to be forced to just push out.
Marcelo.
The nade is going to be coming in. He has 4 nades. He should be able to connect at least with one of these ones. Is it going to? Oh, cheeky bounce right there. Going to go again. He's going to jump down. Oh my goodness. He's going to go up against Result.
He's made it.
He was barely able to make it in.
2 more nades. Oh, didn't get the damage. Good smokes, actually, is going to be making it a little bit harder.
It's for Visions to win. Yeah, it's for Visions to win here.
They're getting pushed.
He's going to make sure they don't overextend.
They're getting pushed downhill. Oh, this is an intense one. Oh, good nade. Is that going to be enough to get a result? Oh, it's a little bit too short. It was nice. So nice. But Vision again being forced down.
Great Molotov there by Fadan.
Hey. Vision for the win.
Let's go. Yeah, it was Visions to win. Wait, what did Power end up on? 2nd place or not? Because the player from Stallions...
No, 3rd place.
3rd place? Okay.
Yeah.
The player from Stallions was in the Molotov. It just wasn't enough to be able to knock him. Vision just controlling that whole area in the north, making sure they got rid of cryptics there too. I feel like the biggest throw of this match, gotta call it out again, was power, making that crash into XX without any utility, without anything else to work with there. If they would have just not been as aggressive, gone a little bit more towards the east, waited out for the right time. But I feel like at that moment, with how many elims they had, and we've seen it in the past 2 max where the team is just kind of feeling themselves, they're just going for it. Like, there's no turning back. They're like, okay, we're unbeatable right now. Nobody's gonna be able to come and eliminate us.
It's literally one Molotov and maybe a smoke or two to block out vision from third partiers up north would have been... It would have made that fight 10,000 times easier to execute, but they don't go for it, unfortunately. So that's a bit sad, but still good game here from Team Vision, playing the northern side, third partying, Cryptics versus RA, able to claim the warehouses for themselves and get themselves the dub. But still Power, despite not getting the win, so they do get 5 points. That means they do 5 placement points. So that means they do get third place, and second place is for Stallions. A 22-point game, and if they go the entire way, 27, even more. But that one, I think we could have had a chicken dinner point record if they make it go the entire way. Yep.
I think so. I think it would have been. I mean, we were predicting what, over 20. I predicted 21 elims. You and Chad were predicting 22 elims. But now look how much they closed the gap to TG. Power wanting to go back to back there in first place.
Ooh, Vision also jumping up there.
Goodness.
First page. Okay, down.
TG.
Right, down.
I've seen TG. You're gonna have to bounce back now. That big lead that you had at the start of the day, absolutely gone. Power came here to play right now. Power's like, okay, I actually think even Power's going to continue to be this aggressive going to the next couple matches.
Yeah, the
next match for sure.
Yeah, I was going to say the last one currently missing here is going to be NASA. Even Ica, these two teams have been falling recently, and it has not been looking too good win-wise. It's been quite a bit.
When do we start getting scared here from this team?
Yeah, only 25 placement point. The thing is, NASA...
when do we wave the red flag, Max? For Icard and Nasser. Yeah.
I mean, of course, you have a big reset going into the finals. You're still going to have some bonus points, but date your finals. If we don't see anything big come back, yeah. Volt, MVP for Team Vision. GG's, 50% hit ratio in the chest, as you want, as you would like to see. Go through the replays here. But yeah, it's unfortunate because NASA, I just saw the stats. They get 2 chicken dinners. But out of those 2 chicken dinners, they get, of course, 10 placement points. They got 5 placement points outside of their wins, and we are already on day 3. That's... We're talking power numbers here. The thing is, they get less wins than power, so it doesn't work as good. You want to try and be a little bit more consistent if you're NASA currently, and it's just not working out. Look at that crash as a replay, man.
Oh, that just hurts.
The thing is, you see also the cars, how they crashed them in the side of the wall. It limits their movement so much, making nades even more impactful for XX team. I kind of want to replay it one more time.
Rewind that crash real quick. Were they expecting nobody to be outside on the outskirts? Because they did have they have Fidan on the off angle. Were they expecting him just to be able to catch anybody that maybe went up to the door or something? Because they were not expecting Reva. They were not expecting a second player there from XX.
Rio.
That was a big surprise. And then on top of that, you had the nades coming in. Yeah, I'm with you. I think what you were saying is exactly the right play. Maybe just one Molotov there, some smokes on the side too to have some cover. Just didn't have any of that set up.
And also crashing an area where you have a little bit more movement, where it's a little bit more lenient for you to move around, because here they were just stuck in that corner outside of the warehouse, and you saw the nades come out, Seven. The thing is, the 2 players inside the warehouse didn't even put themselves at risk. They were just chucking nades like, oh, you're crashing there, okay, let's just nade the hell out of it. Plus Rev and Rio are outside in that little area that keeps them safe from Fidan, so not unfortunately a good push. It was a good idea to go for the push, but the execution was a bit, let's say, non-optimal. Is going to be the way I'm going to word it. Hello, Big L. Welcome to the stream. What's up? And CS Clips. We'll see if Power will look for other teams for... They're going to do the Miramar game, looking for 4 players in the party bus. Will XX team do it again? We'll see very soon. And did the Nexus Empire team not participate in this? Noxus or Nexus? Because Nexus are Romanian, but I don't know Noxus. I'm not sure. But with that said, I think we may go for a break here, Seven, unless you would like to talk about anything in particular.
No, let's do a break.
Okay, chat. With that said, it's break time. We'll be back in a few minutes for our 3rd match of the day. See you in a bit.
losing my spot. Came from the bottom, got my eyes on the top. MVP All-Star, that's me. Sit back, watch me ball out. When I step in, bring the stars out. In my own pace, won't stall out. Made it to the top, now they all shout. Sunlight go, 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 go. Okay, I've been on go. Green lights only when I'm coming down the road. Shades on, poker face, I can never fold. I can never stop, this is what I asked for. Manifest this, that, now I want more. Pockets was thin, now they been on swole. Used to be humble, but I'm feeling kinda bold. Through it all, I evolve, still me. I won't stop, the light's still on green. If I gotta swipe, the platinum's on me. Turn a wrong to a right, I'm nothing you've ever seen. Nothing you'd ever be, I'm nothing you'd ever stop. The armor is on me. Put me in the game, now I might overstay. Play till I can't, take it straight to the bank. Talk to him like All-Star, ain't no missing my shot. In the game now, never losing my spot. Came from the bottom, got my eyes on the top. MVP All-Star, that's me. Sit back, watch me ball out. When I step in, bring the stars out. In my own pace, won't stall out. Made it to the top, now they all shout. Okay, time to get paid. Waited this long, I'm taking it to the bank. Full court press, I'm taking it to the paint. Curry with the range when I get off fast break. IQ vision, the game on display. Run it all back like it was a replay. The game is slowed down, I'm watching the freeze frames. In the clutch, you can try to imitate. See him stuck, me and you don't relate. It's a bunch of to-dos on my plate. Lace up my shoes, check them off day to day. How can I power when these blessings on me? Never had doubt, I just worked and I wait. All of this here, you can't take it from me. Brick by brick, put it all in the safe. All-Star, ain't no missing my shot. In the game now, never losing my spot. Came from the bottom, got my eyes on the top. MVP All-Star, that's me. Sit back, watch me ball out. When I step in, bring the stars out. In my own pace, won't stall out. Made it to the top, now they all shout. MVP, that's me. P, that's me. All-Star, All-Star. Watch it see. It's on like MVP, that's me. P, that's me. All-Star, All-Star. Watch it see. All-Star, you don't missing my shot.
Green, how dare you make me want a bubble tea? Unbelievable. Making me thirsty in the middle of a heat wave is the worst thing you've ever done to me, Green. So because of that, you're banned. No, for real. We're back. Third game of the day over on the Wrangle. Maxman7 here to break down the game and have some funny conversation and topics as per usual. 7, we want to talk about some players, maybe of NASA, and how low their survival time is, because it's crazy low. Ooh.
You know what? I think we might have to wait. It's the plane path.
Okay.
The plane path is going, but yeah, with Nasser, I mean, what was it? Quick was able to put up a lot of good eliminations, but right now it's really lackluster in regards to that survival time, and we have seen it over and over again, especially for that survival time. But yeah, it was Amore, the top fragger. Didn't he have like 17 ilms?
Yep, 17 on fire, and yet the survival time is low. It averages for the players around 14 minutes up to 17 minutes. So it's quite low survival time, high eliminations. Shows to me the fights they take sometimes don't really have a big positive impact outside of just the eliminations they can gather at that point. So it's a bit topsy-turvy. Hopefully we'll see some improvement. They are, of course, going to be dropping Northern George as per usual, and GMX, the Zaki boys, going to be Zakiing out of their minds.
Another Starkey boys. Starkey bros. You know what? It's Starkey bros. I forgot. How bad? What's that, Dave? When Nasser's going to be going there to George. Oh, this is a fun one. Where do you think if Nasser does end up qualifying to PMWC, right?
Yeah.
With that drop in North George, do you think they keep it and fight off of 7, or do you think they go away from it? And where would they go? Chad, this one's for you as well. I would actually think that they would try to keep it because of how freaking crazy some of these teams are in this region.
I would say you give it up. Do you really want to hot drop?
I mean, I would say that we give it up. I would want him to give it up too, but I'm saying, do you think they would give it up, or do you think they would end up fighting Alpha 7?
They might try and hot drop it on the first day or something, and then they would get bullied and say, okay, we give up. The thing is, you got more than enough drop locations for 16 teams on the Wrangle.
Yeah.
There's no reason. The only for me, I'm quite harsh about this. If your team that hot drops consistently throughout a tournament, for me, you don't know what you're doing. For me, you're lost in the sauce. This is a hard sentence to say, but you don't deserve to be in the global. There you go, straight up. I think hot dropping with no real intent behind it is dumb. Hot dropping makes sense if you want to make a statement and then you'll do it on day one. If it keeps going after day one, then it's really bad. Or, for example, in the Smash rules, you want to maybe lower the point threshold of the Smash rules, or you want to make sure they don't get a win and you want to wound them early game so they don't smash. Like then it makes sense. Then I like it. If you're just doing it because you're so stuck in your own ways, you're not even willing to change your drop location because, oh no, my rotation path is going to be different. Sorry. Leave. There you go. That's my true opinion. No filter. That's what I think about hot drops. There you go.
I would, if this was 2 years ago, maybe even more. 4 years ago, I would disagree with you, but I am a changed man. I am a reformed man. I would 100% agree with you. I think, hot drops maybe one time, two times, not even 2 times. One time, it's good. If you keep doing it after that and you just keep hindering the possibility, even if they end up winning the hot drop, if they end up losing any players, you're just hindering the potential of what that game could have been for you.
Exactly.
Luckily, we don't see it as much here in Erangel, but I'm just thinking, like, I'm starting to think of situations where some of these teams might end up having some issues. And with a team like a MENA team, like Nassar, going up against Alpha 7, I know Alpha 7, if it gets to a certain point, they would make the right decision. They would end up going completely different place. I don't think Nassar would end up doing that. That's just based, by the way, chat. This is just based on what I have seen so far of this PMSL MENA. They seem to be very stuck in their aggressive ways and their very ego drops and all that stuff. I mean, we even saw it just now with Power on that last game. It just seemed like they were just seeing red. They were just seeing eliminations. They could have had the play to win that last match, but they decided to, you know what, we're just gonna risk it. We want to be able to get more eliminations. In their head, they might have think it was the right play, but ultimately it just wasn't the right play. If it would have been the right play, if they would have ended up using some more utility, but that wasn't the case. Also, what happened to that car?
They're like, we flipped that car so the other teams can't use it.
We'll leave it like that.
Yeah,
they didn't even try to fix it either.
I am evil because what I do every time I see a car, I pop the wheels. Every time. I'm an evil wheel popper.
Bro, I'm telling you, we are perfect teammates for PUBG Mobile.
Yes. I love popping the wheels. Then people
later
go to
into
it.
the circles, you best believe I'm going out of my way to make sure I pop tires on vehicles. If I see a team in a compound, I start popping them tires. I'm like, I'm gonna make your life even more difficult.
Usually I rotate.
I'm not gonna be wasting my ammo so much, but I will just waste my enough ammo to just pop tires.
Usually I rotate in a good position with a Mini 14 x6 or time whatever scope I have, and I just see a car. Pop, 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 no more wheels. Pop, 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 no more. Just gone, disappears. Green. They'll release the drop locations for PMWC when all the teams have settled. Yeah, you're right. That will happen. But we have seen in globals before where team just does not care about the gentleman's agreement that maybe someone should change. Again, I'm not against hot drops that happen because teams are changing drops and it's just, unlucky, they drop on top of each other, or day one hot drops, those happen, then they don't all get resolved in scrims. I'm talking like day 2 and onwards, then it's a bit yucky.
Especially with the tournament that's technically not that long. If we had a month-long tournament, you know what? The first week, screw it. Hot drop as much as you want. After the first week, if you're still hot dropping, then you're not really making any changes.
We don't have 1 month long tournaments anymore. PMSLs is 2 weeks now. League stage being 1 week. Globals are relatively short, like PMGO, PMWC. PMGC is quite long, but you have groups. So technically, the time you're playing is maximum 3 weeks. Normally 2 weeks. So it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's just like basing it off in what we had in the past. Yo, what's up, Leon? How's it going, man?
Hey,
great memes. Yo, we were expecting more memes, Leon. Did you post any more?
We had the memes.
I mean, that means memes. Chef Kiss. Also, memes by cannot post some funny ones today. Oh, Surprise. Dude, that is the second time that we see people dying over here in ruins because they decide not to scout. They keep thinking that this is just a free rotation.
I was going to say the exact same thing as like, this is a deja vu game. There's a big sense of deja vu. Team Hunt always drop here. You know it. All right. You better do more prep on your enemies before going into PMWC, all right? Because you're just losing players for things that you should know are going to be there. So I'm sorry again, I'm being harsh.
No, I mean...
I want to be harsh on RA because they are literally going to PMWC 100%.
Yeah.
So it's like, it ain't going to fly.
Like, yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to cut myself off there. No need to go in. We'll wait to see what's going to happen in PMWC. We'll have some fun there. Luckily for me, the first week, I don't really have to grill that many teams. That's going to be Maximan's job.
That's what I do. I wreck the teams. The thing is, I don't like being mean about it. You know, I don't like it. But I'm seeing
we're not
things.
Being mean. We're just.
Yeah.
See, the way I look at it, Max, is we're not being the way when I give feedback to teams. I'm not saying it in a mean way. I'm saying in a way that hopefully you realize the mistakes that you're making. You see it with a different point of view, and you see if there's any changes that you're able to make.
Yeah.
Unless I actually say, "Hey, your team sucks," then that's me being mean.
Circle shift,
but most of the time, I try to give like some constructive criticism to it.
Oh, going north of the river though. That's going to be bottlenecking a lot of teams on the southern edge, on the bridges and stuff.
Hey, VJ predicted this circle too.
Did he?
Yeah.
How?
VJ said Rosshawk.
Did he? No, you're lying. You didn't. I was like, wait, did he?
Did you start scrolling up on the chat?
Yeah, I was looking. I was like, wait a minute. VJ.
I could feel it. I could just feel it looking at you, scanning through it.
Like, no way, VJ.
Sorry, VJ. I tried to help you out, man. I tried to help you go 2 for 2, but Maxman wouldn't let it slide.
Why are you trying to bait me? That's such a dumb thing to try and get me on. I'm looking at NASA, actually. They're playing Box Compound to the west. We saw teams be a little bit more passive, but there you go. As we talk about it, NASA, they get a point. Why would you send it through here, though? There's always a team in this compound. It's good for NASA, but
wait,
Silent Hell, there's no reason to make that rotate.
Rewind it real quick. Did I just see what I think I see?
Should I rewind it?
Did I see spikes? Did it say spikes?
Were there spikes? For real? Oh, there were spikes. You're right. Oh, there were spikes. Well, that's cool to see. Okay, back to live.
W play! That's the first time I think I've ever seen spikes being used like that.
I've seen it recently during a... Was it PMSL? No, it wasn't CSA. I saw a tournament where we had 3 pair of spikes. It was a Pakistani-based tournament, actually, and they put 3 pair of spikes on the western bridge of military, and it worked beautifully. They stopped. They were like, oh, wait a minute, there's spikes. They stopped, and then they got sprayed.
Like that. I like those spikes. All right.
Oh, look at what? I think he's stuck. Oh, no, he's fine. What do you think is the most consistent team of all time? I would have to say Alpha 7.
Ooh.
And yeah, right now, over a long period of time, sure, they don't always win, but they're always towards the top. And for me, that shows consistency.
Been what now, like 4 years?
Yeah. I mean, they're always qualified to globals, always on top of Americas, ranking really highly, and now they won PMWC. Ooh. So I would have to say A7, yeah.
I think I would have to agree with you on that one. Consistency-wise, yeah, they're definitely the most consistent team.
Yeah, the old Stalwart team also were really consistent, always qualifying. Then they became Falcons. They changed players, so I would say because they changed is not really Stalwart, but back then Stalwart were very consistent. But who else?
Alpha 7 has kept their like main core, right? Their main 3.
Yeah, exactly.
There's
and that's why they're
consistent. One player, Snob, and even Snob keeps coming back, bro.
Yeah. They keep asking me to join them, but I would say A7. What do you think, chat? What's the most consistent team of all time? Do you think Alpha 7? Would you say
I think Alpha 7. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I think Alpha 7. They've been the most consistent. I don't even think any other team comes close in regards to that consistent performance. Always being at the big tournaments, right? That's the main part too. And on top of that, always being able to put up good performances too, except for the PMGC, last year's PMGC.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have some some bad results, right? Sometimes. For example, D plus
Yeah.
is quite inconsistent. Same for Reject last year, right? Winning PMGC, not able to qualify for D plus. Then you're looking at your squad of Reject. Sure, they win PMGO and get second place in PMWC. They suck locally, don't do anything in 2025, and they don't even qualify for PMGC at the end. So that's inconsistent. So yeah, I think Alpha 7 to me seems like the only good answer, unless I'm forgetting someone.
No, you're good. Like then on top of that, like they're always, even if they had like a bad performance in PMGC Grand Finals last year, they were still there. They at least made it back.
Yeah. Ooh,
Can't say that for some of the other teams that people try to say they're consistent. Hey, there you go, TG. You already lost. They already lost Mando. Going up against Cryptix too.
Oh,
okay.
man. Oh man.
It seems like a force fight here. Might have been a crash or something. Let me rewind the map real quick.
Yeah, Nizutsi, reject heart emoji. Hey, I want to see Regiosio again. The guy's good. Regiosio is such a good fragger, man. Mini 14 player on point. Love some Regiosio.
Godlike? Huh?
I mean, it's not like they had an opportunity to be consistent globally, unfortunately, but
maybe in their region. But then it's easy for teams to be consistent in their own region.
yeah.
It's different when it comes to like actually global events. Then you can see like teams that are consistent like just start crumbling up. One team that used to be consistent that now this year in recent events has been quite lackluster. And I'm kind of sad that it's been happening. Oh, you know what? Iker, damn, Iker sending it crashing into that little shack right there and winning it. They're going to be able to recover from this one. Has been Team Liquid. Team Liquid has just been non-existent this year, man.
That's true. Not doing anything in spring. It's quite unfortunate.
Yeah.
XX team. There you go. Like, yeah, just flush it out. Get the team hunt. Get the point. That's an easy 3-pointer here for Rio. Go get him. But unfortunately, there's still another player in the distance, and he's going to get punished. That is unfortunate. They still have Malik and Reva at least. But Team Hunt will get the last laugh in that fight. And there's another team. Who's that, NASA now? Yeah, so these two teams are in deep trouble. They're just going to... Quick, you're in the open, mate. Yep. Yeah, I would say regroup with your team, please.
It is about his survival time right now. It is getting really, really close to it, Max. Today, there were already meme moments.
No. I don't say so.
The one, maybe the one we just saw, the spikes. You can somehow meme them.
Yeah, you can meme the spikes. It happened a few minutes ago.
Meme the spikes. It happened around 9 minutes in this match.
Big circle.
I want to see how good your memeing skills are, Leon. Can you meme some spikes on the road? Not an easy one, too. That's not an easy one.
He can do it. If anyone can do it, it's Leo.
That's like doing a botation out of nowhere.
Did you see what happened, by the way, in the Hong Kong Invitational? Team Spirit did the car botation. They put car on the boat again and made it across the river.
They're so good at that.
Yeah. They're like, we don't have hovercraft. We have hovercraft at home.
I wonder how the audience was like, what the heck?
Oh, man,
we never seen that before. Oh, my God. Hey, you wanted a meme? You wanted a meme? There you go. You got one.
Just ink pounding doom. Just, just entire team to the face instead of shotgun.
Yeah, just wait. Pause it right there and be like,
it's at the moment they knew they messed up.
Surprise, mother.
I wonder what she said. He muted. I wonder. We'll never know. I guess we'll never know. This is a cheeky little angle on the roof from Marth. I remember this building fight. We had one, what was it, yesterday, I think? And the team just got completely wiped from the surface of the earth. But Genji actually pushing up, but this team's behind you, Genji. I don't think this is a super safe push.
They're trying to set the smokes out.
Yeah.
I think they're getting away with this, Max. Holy cow. Oh, great hold, though, from GMX. Arthur. He caused some damage. Not enough. Oh, there you go. Fajita. Fajita knock one. Wait, what?
I don't know why they're pushing this.
For utility, Genji. What are you doing?
I need to play behind them. You don't really need to commit to this fight, realistically. And if you want to commit to the fight, that's fine, but like full send it with cars. But the cars actually damaged quite a bit. Maybe they couldn't.
But it's... You asked for a meme and they gave it to me. Yep. If you want to, you can add us with the green screen. Max, do a surprise face. Do like a face. There you go.
Whoa!
Tag us, please, thank you.
Whoa! 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 Mind blowing! Oh my god! Whoa! Is that good acting?
The reactions from every single one.
You got reactions.
Yeah, you
for
want
days.
memes, bro? We got you, baby. You want more reactions?
Oh, they're just late.
Oh.
3 nades. Oh, now he's stuck in the building here. They're even going to get third party, possibly. Actually, no, what I'm saying still is his teammates.
Oh. The shotgun, I swear.
Oh, good spray with UMP. Yeah, maybe just play UMP.
go.
Maybe it's just better in this region. You know what? Play UMP.
It is. He's gonna flip push it.
You have
Hey,
nade.
great,
You have
great
nade.
free fire there.
I...
Oh, Dashi. That was
Full
nasty.
reset or third party?
Either way, his team is saying shukran. The reaction we deserve, very shukran, brother. Hey, you're welcome. How do I say you're welcome?
I hate very
How do I say you're
shukran.
welcome in Arabic? Shukran?
You're very shukran. That's how you say it. Here you go. Circle shift
You're
away from
very
Ozok.
shukran?
Vision in trouble. Twisted Mind's in trouble. I mean, actually, we had a good rotate from, who was it? I think it was LGD on one of those southern sides, and actually was won by Influence Rage in the Hong Kong Invitational. So it is, you can transition, but Power are going to be the bridge trolls this game. So I think they just want to outlive every southern team. I say we do prediction on this one. Chat.
Okay.
Who's taking the win? 7. Who are you going for? I'll show
It
it
is
again.
the fifth one. It is the fifth one.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me look at the map. Let me load up my map. Unless you want to pull up the map for everybody to see.
I'm showing
so
it
they
right
can
now.
predict.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go with
I'm saying
NASA.
ICurd, personally. NASA, you're going?
Yeah, I want to see something around nicer, man.
Okay.
Oh, please.
Okay, here we go. We have a fight, by the way, happening. It's going to be Twisted Minds versus Vision. That's going to
Oh,
be
he's
in
gonna
Rozok
connect. He's gonna
itself. No, he's not.
No, he's
Oh,
not.
okay, he is.
yeah.
I'm sorry for doubting you, Jafar.
He's pushing you. Sir, he's pushing you. Switch.
The stress he was in. Oh! Almost dropped his phone right there.
I hate when that happens to me, bro.
I mean, it's a good play. You hear the pin from the grenade, you just push it because he's not ready for the fight at that
Yep.
moment. So that was a really good engage on Jafar.
Wait, is it just 2 players from Nasser? No way.
No.
I thought they had a 3.
Full team.
No, I thought they had all 4. Oh, yeah, they have a full team. All
Solo
right. Oh,
drive
my
by?
gosh. They're okay. Yo, chill. Chill, please.
Let's go. Hey, Saklay Noaz, what's up? Got stuck in work. How dare you have a job and a life outside of PUBG Mobile Esport? I'm offended, Saklay Noaz, and because of that, you're banned. No, I'm not banning you. I'm joking.
10 seconds out.
10-second timeout. Rah. No, it's all good. Welcome to the stream. Hope you had a good time at work, man. Hope everything was okay. And we're glad to have you on the show for PMSL MENA.
Now you get a bonus. Now you get to watch us be doofuses.
It's like bonus money? Oh, you mean to... I mean, I guess
No,
that's,
no,
I guess
that's
that's
not
cool too, yeah.
Yeah. Entertainment bonus. How about that? Okay. I really thought NASA was maybe gonna try to clear the building that TG is currently at.
They are trying. They want to. They're just a bit cautious with
Yeah.
ICurd because ICurd could third party this if it goes south for NASA.
Yeah, look at
Goes
this
bad.
nade. Oh, bro. This teams keep getting baited with just smokes.
Oh,
Throw a
ICurd.
bunch of nades on smokes. You see that?
Yeah.
NASA was doing the exact same thing as last game. Thanks, my man. You reply very late. Insta DMs. You really need to work on them.
I'm trying. I got like 20 message requests. Literally would take me hours to reply to everyone. I'm really trying. It's really hard. It's really complicated.
He never replies to my DMs in Instagram.
We talk on WhatsApp.
Sometimes like-
What do you mean?
I'm like, Max, check your IG DMs. I have to send him an actual message.
Those are lies. He's lying. He's lying. Oh, the angle though of did he get a triple? I think, yeah, he did. Fidana got a triple. He got a triple on vision right there on the angle. Alhaji spotted though by Azzy.
Ahaji. He did. He
bridge
go.
trolls.
Wait, can you pick him up? Can you pick him up? No, he can't. He's gonna try to.
Goes east.
Come on. Put on your best Michael Phelps. Make that swim, boy. Make that swim.
You still on NASA for your prediction? You commit? I'm still on ICurd.
Yeah. I commit.
Where is our man, Adam?
I think both of our teams are gonna end
Wait,
up.
is he gonna get the res? Wait. He's getting a res under the bridge right there?
Yes, he is. Also, they're still doing this fight, Max. The amount of utility that they've been used on this fight, dude. I'm raging. Do not nade your teammate. Oh my god, you almost naded your teammate.
But TG is there.
I know. That's why I'm like, I just focus on one plate. Come on. Nah,
You got to be careful, NASA. They're lucky they didn't get anyone knocked on that.
I'm okay with this. Yes, they are lucky. I'm okay with this. I'm okay that they finally decided to commit to a fight instead of just wasting so much utility. They were wasting utility against TG on that building. And also, I think earlier I saw Quick throwing up nades towards Iker was. So I'm glad that they're finally committed to a fight here. Now, what they need to do is they need to go back and commit to where TG was. Not fully commit, but just gatekeep them right here. There you go. Let's go, Nassar.
Finally. Now,
Hell yeah.
Now commit to this fight. Or actually, no, you don't have to. Wait for the circle to push them
No,
out.
don't have to. Yeah, yeah.
Wait for the circle.
They literally just have to gatekeep it.
Yep.
They have no way out of this. I'm back, guys. Welcome back, Ahmed. We missed you. Hey, you missed prediction. Ahmed, put in your prediction. What is it?
Predict now. Who are you supporting? Who's getting the... Don't waste your nades. Wait for the blue zone to push in. Wait for a minute 30 and you're good. Start using it. Because the thing is, even if you get a knock, it's not like they're going to full push it. Look, it's so easy to dodge. They see the nades coming in from so far.
Push it. Nice.
You think they would?
Yes, they would.
I was scared they'd get third party by GMX, though. Just wait for the
Yes. Technically, the smart thing would be not to get third party, not to push it, but it's...
That's it.
Yeah.
He's just hopping back, Asado. No.
I'm low-key raging right now. Distract me, Chad. Distract me, Max. Please.
Guys,
I beg you.
say a joke to entertain 7. Say a joke right now. Hello, TC TNB1R. What's up? Welcome to the stream, man. Nice to see you. How are you doing today? Ahmed is back, as we said.
How do you remember your login, bro? Jeez.
Yeah. It's like a bunch of letters and one number.
That is a hell of a login right there. Imagine one day you're trying to log in, you're just like, wait, what was it? Was it a B? Was it an N? Dang it.
I forgot. Twisted Mind
like
should
those
change their
breaks,
name to Twisted Hand. I mean, sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, like those nades right there can come into play that they ended up using, could come into play with GMX. It didn't have to make any type of push there. Yeah, I was low-key raging right there, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm glad you were the one talking.
If we have a northern-western shift and we play on the ridges north of R8, GMX have a great opportunity to win this. They lost Fajita, though. He's resible, but that's unfortunate. He gets knocked. TG going to be out of the game. That's going to be, again, opening up an opportunity to just claim first place and then getting pushed even lower. Power still alive. R8 still alive, so that's going to be scary for the first place. And TG, I don't think, are going to be first place after this game. And NASA taking a casualty, maybe a second onto a buddy. But GMX are quite controlling, and they get a perfect circle here. They can play these little ridges. You see on the right of the screen?
Yep.
Those little spots are amazing to play if you're on the edge of the circle over to the west. And that's exactly the setup of GMX. They just need to be careful about R8. And if they eliminate R8, this should be a GMX win.
Okay, I know you're scouting right there. I know you're trying to be a little bit aggressive with that scouting.
Ooh, close.
Maybe a bit too much.
He didn't lose a will.
Wait,
He's fine.
Wait, Nasser. Use the ridge to your advantage.
He's
Don't
going
do
back.
anything crazy here.
He's going back. Oh, he picked him up! Oh, the save! He stopped him from getting crashed by a Greeno.
Too.
What?
And now the GMX player is going to be stuck. Yo, that was an insane play there from Nasser.
What is... That is one of the coolest saves.
God.
Brother got saved by his teammate. That's a superhero right there. Good grenades.
Yeah,
Greeno going to get punished for his
teammate.
sins. As Al Hajit, sole survivor, currently off power, going to get needed to help by R8. R8 is going to be the secret threat of this game if they come out with Prestige, but I don't think the res is going to come through.
Yeah,
Nah.
Prestige just too far out. And then Hajit right now is just putting up those nades. Only short, but I think it's going to make it even harder. Oh, that's a lot of smokes. That's a lot of smokes for Prestige.
Yeah. Just
I think they might have worked out actually. I think they might actually be able to pick him up. You just need to be careful with Haji. Well, I'm so impressed by what Nasser was able to do there with that pickup. That was disgusting.
Smoke road. That's such a good smoke road for Prestige. It's the perfect setup. Pick him up. There you go. Take him out the blue. He's going to be brought back to life. That is a crazy. Yeah. We just had 2 crazy saves back to back. One from Nasser, one from R8.
Yeah. Did the Nasser player drift?
I don't think he did. No, you would lose control so quickly. I don't think it was drifting. He was just bobbing.
I thought he maybe drifted onto the rock.
Really? We can go back and see later the save. But Leo, if you're watching, Leo, you got a clip right there. The save from NASA.
Hey, not silent. Appreciate it, man. Glad you are definitely enjoying this watch party. Shout out to you guys for commenting as well. Being active in the chat makes watch parties even more fun. So for everybody participating in the chat, thank you. As Nasser is going to be able to find a Hajj there. Now R8, one less thing to worry about. Quick, let's chill out for a bit. You currently have 211 ilims. I know you're feeling yourself. You're way past your survival, your average survival time.
Oh,
But let's make it even better here.
R8 again forced into GMX. NASA, you have to third party this if you want to win it. Oh, MG3. He can't even use it. I is not allowed to use the MG3. Oh, I hate that. You should be able to use it. That should be illegal. But there you go. Alright, just going to get completely smacked in the face with the shotgun, the DBS in particular. And NASA, actually, this is kind of bad for NASA because GMX, except taking a bit of damage on Krona and Fajita, they don't really get any knocks. Until now. Okay, I talked too soon. I thought you might get knocked.
On. Yeah, that name would have been nasty. That name might... Oh, come on. You're baiting me. They have... They don't have numbers advantage. They do have numbers advantage. Where's the other player at?
Ooh, your nade range. Be careful. Yep. Just play it respectful. You lost that window of time.
Yeah.
Just give the space. It's okay.
Just don't give them full high ground though. Play like this right here. Play the ridge. You don't want to back up too much because then you're gonna give them. You're gonna give GMX full high ground.
I mean, GMX know how to play this terrain clearly. That they have the right idea. The thing is, center is in favor of NASA. So if you're NASA, be careful with the nades. Try and not get any players knocked. And wait for GMX to naturally get pushed in your vicinity by the blue. If you do that, I think it should be a pretty straightforward NASA win. And they have the angles. So
for NASA, just like save more utility. Don't use it yet. Like you already used up so much earlier. Yo, chill. A buddy. A buddy. Chill, my boy.
One more nade for Fajita.
Yeah. Hey, they were able to pick up Fajita.
Yeah, earlier. They went for it.
Yeah, solid pickup right there.
Look at Arthur, though. He's so far to the east.
Do they have anything to work with on the right side? Yeah, I like what Quake is trying to do here. Scouting a little bit more towards that eastern side.
Wait, actually, I just saw the circles also forcing all of NASA over their ridge. So it's just going to be an outright war in the open. At least they do have a car. I would say that car for Quick. Hopefully it's full on gas. Use it to scout, man, and just feed info. You need that information. You need to know where they're positioned.
I didn't get a chance to see. I was wondering if Nasser was able to spot a rock where they could maybe end up hiding at. You need to watch out because even if this player doesn't have nades, they're going to be thinking that they are within that nade range as well. There you go. Now they're starting to use those angles. Now they're starting to use the numbers advantage. The nades are going to be coming down there from Nasser. Amore not being able to connect. And he might get spotted here. Luckily for him, Fajitas just focus on the other side. This could be a nade. This could be an important nade right here from Amore.
Damage. One more nade. Two Molotovs.
Fully connect.
He's pushing so deep, and GMX are not punishing that. I mean, they can't spot him, but without the backpack,
I think they might be able to spot him right now.
It might be. Without the backpack, it's definitely a little bit harder. Moray will get picked off eventually. Headshot instantly going to be getting that knock onto the player. Now GMX 3v3 fight versus the side of NASA, and he's just going to get absolutely spammed with the shotguns. S12K, DBS, the entire shebang is going to be going pretty well. And GMX just cornered on one slight ridge against the blue zone. Full control now going over to NASA. They didn't even confirm the side of Amora, so that's 1 point just going to waste almost pretty much. They just can't quite get it.
Yep.
And no more nades.
This is what we were talking about, by the way, in regards to them being able to use that utility. They have them cornered, they had them pinned. Utility would have made that so much easier, but Nasser being able to come out on top there with the win. Great plays by them. A little bit questionable there from Amore getting up so close to them. Way too close. And as you mentioned, those two players, I really enjoy that those two players decided to push together. They weren't lining up for them. They were there for the trade in case they needed to be. Oh, that nade. Oh, that Molotov was way off. It's so hard to hit those Molotovs exactly right, too, with that terrain change. But Nassar finally showing up. Why? This is one of the teams that I was looking forward to see them upgrade their gameplay when it came down to this second phase.
I kind of want to take a bit of a deeper look almost at that fight. Are you guys okay if we go do a replay of this game?
They say yes.
Okay, cool. We're doing it. I want to go way back on this one because I want to highlight one thing. You're talking about the two players that push Fajita. Of course, they want to leverage the man advantage. They can take a 2v1 and just overwhelm Fajita right away. What I like is they have the two players of NASA getting information, then know these two players of GMX are positioned up there. And they also making sure they can't regroup and assist Fajita. Sure, Amore gets knocked. Like, okay, keep them busy. Fajitas that can have no backup whatsoever. As long as we hit the shots, which they do after a moment, we take that fight easily. No backup, and then the two other players, we got time to regroup to make sure they're cornered against the blue, behind that ridge. No escape whatsoever. The headshots should be easy to connect. It's not only them using the man advantage, it's also using some of their teammates to make sure the backup is never coming. And those two decisions make it very easy for NASA to get a win and just, there you go, as you see, hit the shot over the ridge and get the chicken dinner. So it's a thing that people might forget, but making sure that you didn't negate mobility potential from a team gets you easy win finishes like this.
I agree. I'm just really happy, like those two NASA players that were pushing Fajita, that they weren't lining up. I think we saw it already one time here where one player was able to knock two players with just one shot, especially from a shotgun. That's something that you just don't want to see in that scenario, because it would have completely flipped the script, especially with how this was going to be finishing right here. Buddy now then starting to move up, getting pretty much the last two eliminations, clutching it up for the team. And overall, man, 14 elims. This is what I want to see. Also, I'm glad to see Quick still being alive there towards the end. That was the big question mark, right? Especially from phase one. Yeah, you guys are able to get a lot of eliminations. Even earlier when we're talking about some of the players too, their survival time is just not that high. When we ended up seeing, I think, the MVP last week, it was survival time, I think it was 15 minutes. Something that's just not high at all. For them to just put themselves in a position where the survival time is going to be all the way towards the end, or at least past 20 minutes in a match this important for this team, in a match that they were kind of dominating and controlling in regards to their aggression. It's good to see you. 24 total points there for Nasser.
Yeah, I mean, the survival time even earlier today for Nasser was, what, 14, 15, 16, 17 minutes around that ballpark, so it was very low. So here, able to get themselves an actual win, it's going to be great, and we needed to see it from Nasser because they be slipping sometimes. But yeah, that's going to be it for our match rankings and now the overall leaderboard. NASA up. Ooh, actually able to lead, not only just leave the second page of the leaderboards, but able to get to 100 points finally with 3 wins, same as Vicious, and actually going to be in 5th position overall. That was very quick, so I'm going to go back. We go quick on these leaderboards. I don't have time
for real
to talk about it. There we go. And first place now is still going to be TG, but they don't have that bubble anymore, that kind of gap that was created, so that's long gone.
That's right. And then Twisted Mind's just going to keep moving down. The Vicious, I think we're getting a bit of a cryptic scenario here from what we saw in phase one. They're just continuing to go down. We really haven't been able to see much out of them. And then on the second side, I want to see Ikerd. Ikerd, you need to be able to wake up here. You cannot. I know you were able to perform really, really well in phase one, especially the last couple of days, but I want to see something out of that before we fully stop league. I want to see something here that's going to lead us to believe that this team might be able to be one of the top 3 in the grand finals. I think Nasser just reminded me why I was picking them to be in the top 3 when we end up going to grand finals. I definitely have Power. Power has showcased that over and over again. And that third team, for me, is currently up for grabs.
I would say NASA sometimes forget how good they can be, if that makes any sense.
Yes.
They just don't care some games, and then they just, oh, actually, wait, let's bring back some peak gameplay to the table. So very good stuff from NASA. Hopefully they're going to be able to build up upon that win a little bit more throughout today. Checking out some other comments. What do you think about the India slot in the WC? How would that be? I think that would be cool. How would it be? I think it would be nice if you have a BMPS champion slot. Then you actually have to qualify. It's not just an invite, because then they might just get smacked. So you have a team that actually can do something. So I would like that. Leo. Oh, by the way, Leo.
Don't make it a team that's don't make it a team that's not going to be one of the recent winners of an actual esports event. Don't make it just a thing in regards to just influencers, invite influencers from India. Nope.
Yeah.
If we do get an India team, one that's a recent champion.
Otherwise, you would just invite Godlike or Team Soul, which they Godlike in particular, a good team with MENA and Spower, but you want a team that actually does well.
Make it to the next step, right?
Exactly.
You were telling me they didn't. Yeah.
So that's it. And also, Leo, did you see the save? Did you see the save clip? If you're still here, Leo. If not, we can try and show it again for you, so you have the clip if you want to do something on socials. But
let's show it again, just for us.
Just for us? Okay, give me a second then. Entertain the chat while I...
Take a second while you're doing it. I wish next circle zone shift to military. I'm with you, Adam. I'm hoping that's going to end up happening.
Military.
Which team do you think will be champion? I think it might end up being none other than Power. A little bit before that. Right here.
Yeah, is around here. Okay, guys. Let's check it out.
Be nasty.
Okay.
And filthy. Safe, bro.
What?
No, obviously a champion should be invited from any region. Yeah, you would think that's the case, but not all the time, BJ.
Misses it. And they're instantly reacting. Oh, wait. Buddy, you're in danger. That buggy drive-by is going to get you eventually. You're not safe. You're taking damage if you peek around to dodge it. So let's send a player. Amore. Jumps in, picks him up, and barely dodges up Krino. It even takes damage from Arthur, his teammate's grenade. And then they just turn the script against them, flip the script, and start nading. Arthur even nades up Krino again. Arthur naded his teammate twice in a row to then have also NASA join up. They're just piling up onto him. Poor guy.
What a save, though. What a save. Save of the tournament so far? I know this was a good save, too, but I feel like that one's the better save.
Those are more
much
good smokes, I would say. Good smoke.
Yeah, Mark definitely clutched it up there for his team. Oh no. Simon, what country are you from? I am from Colombia.
He is.
South America.
America. Hell yeah. I wish the next zone. Oh, yeah, you already read that. Championship should be invited for any region. Yeah, invitation slot only makes sense if it's a local team from the tournament and also when it's a previous champions of the previous year. Actually, I'm thinking for PMGC, who should be the invited team for Thailand? Because you know it's in Thailand. I think Bangkok is the city that makes the most amount of sense. Vampire?
I think Vampire. Vampire is a lot better this year than last year.
Wait, or E-Arena, because E-Arena also is from... Is it Thailand or Vietnam? I think it's Thailand.
No, they're from Thai.
Yeah, it's Thai. I wasn't 100% sure. But actually, E-Arena, if they do well at PMWC, maybe even in the fall season for SEA, E-Arena is not out of the question also.
True.
Yeah.
I think Vampire, though, just because of...
Yeah. Makes sense.
How much they bring to the table, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
And what they've been able to achieve in the previous, in the past as well. PUBG Mobile Esports. The Arena, I feel like they might be too fresh for that kind of slot.
Unless they dominate the rest of the year, then maybe.
Unless they do insane, then yeah. The
Unless they qualify. Please. If they qualify directly, because they already did, as we know, they won summer season. So point-wise for PMGC, they're looking pretty good. So actually, if they qualify, maybe VPE also. I don't know. We'll see. Chinese teams should get to play global teams more. They make it very entertaining. What do you think about that? I agree. Jason Kaplan.
Agreed.
I would like to see more PMRCs. I would like to see PMRCs between teams that are not regions that we don't see happen too often. I don't know. You could have, if India comes back, you could have PMRCs with India. You could have PL ones, Korea, Japan.
Who do we want to see fight India teams on the PMRC?
Oh, yeah. Actually, could you do a three-way fight? Like 3 regions or just 2?
I think 2, just to have it more even. Just 8 apiece. I would want to see India versus...
Don't say Americas. I knew you were going to say America.
I was going to say MENA, but that's like... CSA would be good too.
That's a challenge, though. That's...
Yeah, that's a hella challenge.
Yeah, but...
Well, I guess if we don't want to challenge, if we want to like just softly put him back into the global, then MENA.
Yeah, MENA, India to start things off, get them back into the scene, and after that you could do CSA. And CSA in